Gangster. 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 Gangster.
An afternoon of unlicensed boxing. Why unlicensed? McLean was denied entry to legitimate licensed boxing owing to his violent reputation, his unpredictable temper, and his criminal record.
It all starts with the best of intentions, and they wake up, you deserve a sentence. Out all night in a different dimension. One more drink, say goodnight to your henchmen. But drunk self don't need a profession, and both of my eyes you can see the aggression. A drunk pint is the need for this weapon. Out with these G's on the scene in a session, making a scene in a second. It's blitz and licks on his beat and it's pleasant. Anybody wanna come and try, can you buy? Come alive in the night with any of your brethren. No clue if you're verb on the right, but the guy with supplies and they're keeping us guessing. But the morning finally comes, you know we're teaching this music a lesson. Headbanger like you've been in a fight with mad flashbacks of stealing a bike. Been chilling with the evil disguise. These bell conditions don't seem a surprise, but this time I don't think it was slight. Shared by the time of our lives with these guys in the tribe. Memories stay to the day that we die, to our face and our fate at the gates in the sky. Friends start snaking and breaking the ties. You start taking and shaping your highs. Just the mad things that we do to survive. Making and scraping a dime, replacing the empty space in your mind. So, show me a sign. Out to the peeps that I see on the grind. Inciting the youth to the future to rise.
I got money on my mind, let's get it. I'm an OG, don't you forget it. Every time I'm on the track, I did it. I'm the best, and yeah, I said it. There's 28 grams in the onion. I'll stomp you down with my money. Punch up your dad and your cousin. Got war on my mind like Russians. Came in the party fucking. I grabbed the mic, start cussing. I'm the one who got them all buzzing. Chicks, yeah, I got them by the dozen. Flooded the streets with food. Mixtapes, yeah, I got a few. Life can be hard, that's true. No time to sit and be blue. Just roll up your sleeves, let's go. I'm the guy with the coldest flow. Roll around with the Holy Ghost. Where we came from, nobody knows. And I still get dough from the road. Still rock the occasional show. Whoa. If you wanna do roll, just know you gotta stick to the code. I seen gangsters crumble under pressure. I seen mates fall out over cheddar. I heard about your baby mother. She's fucked everyone around, oh brother. More jealousy, more hate. Is it the gold chain sitting on my new face? Is it? The cold's white like Norway, and I keep it stashed in my cornflakes. It's a vibe, see the fire in my eyes. She's so fit, we got lit till we saw the sunlight. On my days, it's a mazzel, it's the shaman and the wizard. Licks and blitz came through like a blizzard. For the night, it's a vibe, see the fire in my eyes. She's so fit, we got lit till we saw the sunlight. On my days, it's a mazzel, it's the shaman and the wizard. It's the licks and blitz came through with the blizzard. For the night, yeah. We came through like a fucking blizzard, you get me? It's the Gangsta Hippy podcast. What's good, people? Hey, we got a very, very special guest today. EA's legendary Mikey Blitz. What's good, my brother?
Big up, man. Same, bro.
What up?
What's good, Bucky?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Oh, yeah, that beat, man, that was sick. I remember, I think I recorded that, and it took 2 years, and then you just put it out, and I was like,
yeah.
I hadn't heard it, but yeah, I remember recording it, because that was a little bit different for me, you know.
Yeah, I feel so bad, because I can't remember who produced it. Can you remember?
I can't remember who produced it. We recorded it at Venom's at Future Studio, didn't we? But it was about 2 years, and I just forgot about it, and then you just like pinged it over, and it was all done. It's like,
all done.
I need to.
Casey's like, was that me?
Before the end of the show, I'm gonna find out who produced that, because I feel bad if he's watching it, because he gave me that beat, and I was sitting on it for so fucking long. Do you know what I mean?
It's because you have so much music.
Do you know what I mean?
You're recording a lot, aren't you? So yeah.
Case will tell you this better than anyone. Like, he's gave me beats, and he knows that like 2, 3, 4 years later, I might just suddenly hit that beat. Fucking, I got a big box at mine actually, fucking of CDs.
Yeah.
And about 100 of them CDs have just got Case written on them. So I can only imagine what gems are on there. Do you know what I mean?
They're coming to play at some point, won't they?
Yeah, bro. But that was nice to finally get on a track with you.
Yeah,
do you know
man.
what I mean?
I appreciate you asking me.
Fucking,
yeah.
I collect legends, do you know what I mean? For my legacy, I make sure I've got them all.
No, I appreciate
but yeah,
that.
definitely it won't be the last. It was first, but it won't be the last, do you know what I mean?
To be fair, I think Venom, Toddy, he sent me another one that you were interested in. I just, I've been busy doing other bits, but maybe I'll look, I don't know if you remember that one.
Of course.
He forwarded one over, and I started to write to it.
Yeah.
But I just, it's sitting there, so maybe after this, I'll have a look at it again.
Yeah, I know exactly which one it is. That's a Liu beat.
Yeah.
Fucking,
And yeah, do you know what I mean? I heard it and I thought, Mikey, do you know what I mean? Toddy told me that he was working. Because you go see Toddy sometimes.
Yeah,
right?
man, he does all my recording, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think me and you are his top customers.
Of course. Big up DJ Venom.
Yeah,
I don't think there's been a show where we haven't mentioned Toddy, do you know what I mean?
Mate.
And he is coming on the show soon. Like,
Legendary, yeah.
I was with him last night, do you know what I mean? And every time I see him, I was like, we're going to do the show. But I think he just wanted to get the summer out of the way because he's a busy man. do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
he's now part of Ray Keith's band, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah,
So that's
dope.
so cool, man.
Yeah,
So they like do live drum and bass tours
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
hard.
So, and he then does all his other stuff, and he works with children doing the music stuff. So
Of course.
Oh, he's a great hard
Active.
worker, and he Toddy.
Yeah, that show will be mad because, like, the Wednesday night alone, just talking about that, back in the day used to be a free Wednesday night session, so everyone would come there. You
Yeah.
know what I
So,
mean?
you
Your
see what I
little
mean, like, Toddy
LBs,
talking about the
Watts,
kids
like
going-
Shawnee, everyone, Wednesday night.
Toddy, I always remember this, saying when the kids used to come through, and when they had a song like a chiller one, like a romantic one, to say, he'd be like, "I've got a wifey,
Wifey rhythm.
I've
you
got
get
a wifey
me?
one."
I got wifey rhythm.
Joe, can we slow it down? I got a wifey one, and Toddy said he used to be like they're 14 years old, they'd be crying.
Yeah. But
Big
yeah,
up, bro. You
Gangsta
gotta have your
Hippy.
wifey with him.
We're working our way through all the local legends, do you know what I mean?
yeah, it's great, man.
Fucking, and you are one of them.
Well,
bro. You've
I
been
appreciate that.
doing your thing for a minute now, do you know what I mean? Like, we obviously, we're in different genres, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We make different music, but we made a song together. What's that? That's a dubstep beat, isn't it?
Kinda, yeah. I remember you saying that you wanted it sort of, and yeah, it was a new
Yeah.
sort of, tempo for me. I remember writing it, and I was really trying to work it out. And that's
Yeah,
sort
now you sat
but
comfortably
I've used
on
that lyric to drum and bass. Like I said, I sped it up, and I've
know,
used it.
I heard it today.
Yeah. So it works. So I kind of found a way of sort of finding a double
Yeah,
time
yeah.
pattern, like we said before the show.
Yeah.
But yeah,
If Bucky had done that, I'd have cussed him. I'd be like, Bub, you used the fucking... But I was driving along, flicking through some of your songs on
Yeah,
YouTube,
yeah.
and I think I'll allow you, because
Yeah.
drum and bass MCs, it's all about sets.
Well, yeah, I
So
think
you-
that was it was like a 7-minute long video, so I had to sort of fill in some gaps.
Yeah, of course.
You gotta have
I had to draw for the
Mate,
content.
we're all rappers. We're all rappers, and you have to have your bars that you just know. Somebody asks you to rap,
Yeah.
you've got to have your
We had
bars.
Terror on there recently. I don't know if
Yeah,
you
I
saw
watched
that
it,
show.
man. Yeah, I did.
And like Terror's always ready for a long set. Do
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, he's ready.
I know, yeah.
He's got a computer ahead of all his bars just stacked in files. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, how you been anyway, bro?
Yeah, good, mate. Thank you. Yeah. Just
Yeah. What's this you're rocking around the neck? That looks
Oh,
like
that's-
amber or something.
That's the Citron Crystal Abundance.
Okay.
And Flower of Life.
Nice. How's that working for you?
Hopefully it's going well.
Yeah.
Look, I'm here now, so
Yeah.
I've made
exactly.
it.
You
I've
made it, bro. You made it to the peak. Do
But
you know
yeah,
what
no,
I mean?
I've got into my spiritual side and like a bit of meditation and all that sort of trying to keep, the mind in
Yeah.
a good place. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm doing well.
So you meditate daily, or
Every morning I wake up quite early, and then I sort of do some meditation-y stuff in the morning, and
Yeah.
cold bath sometimes, and
yeah,
shower.
nice.
Sets me up for the day, puts you
Yeah,
in a
dope.
good mood. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of us have evolved. Some haven't. Some are still fucked out there.
Yeah.
Some are probably on Prince of World, right, doing what they do.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see the evolution of people becoming more spiritual.
Yeah.
Like fucking do you know what I mean? The Sage is on, like Josh Sticks.
Exactly.
I meditate as well. Do you
Good
know what I mean?
energy.
Yeah, bro. Even like just a moment of anxiety. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like driving around, just simple breathing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't have to sit down and get in the lotus position to meditate.
Yeah.
Like
It's just being peaceful in your brain, isn't it? But I've been doing a few breath works as well, which
Yeah.
is absolutely crazy. Like, if you've ever done one, you can
Yeah.
just get them on
Of
YouTube.
course. Yeah, you fuck with Wim Hof.
Yeah, I've seen all that, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of working at the minute. There's a drum and bass MC called Scammer. Mm-hmm. I mentioned it before. I was on another podcast, but he's sort of helping people. He's basically gone through like all these masters and learned all these things that have helped him.
Right.
Manifestation, goodness, wellness. And he's now doing it his way. And because he's like a drum and bass MC, he's just like one of us.
Yeah.
Like, you can relate to him, because certain people relate to different people, don't they? And
Of course.
he's got this niche of people like us.
Yeah.
And he's been helping. There's like a whole group of us. There's about 30 of us. We have a Zoom every Wednesday.
Yeah, nice.
And he teaches us stuff that he's learned, and we're just all there in a Telegram group, and we all chat and share our life, what's going on. If we have a down day, it's just a group that you can just let steam out.
Yeah,
and,
that's dope.
That's amazing for male mental health.
Yeah.
Like, because I went to therapy, for instance.
Yeah.
And for me, like, it helped me so much.
Yeah.
Just in it's really positive for me. So to have that must be crazy.
Yeah, and
he's like 30 of you and you're all like-minded.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
And he's like a really well-known drum and bass MC, so he's like, up there.
Yeah,
but he prefers now like spending his time trying to help people, which is obviously really rewarding. He obviously still sick with his music. But his energy is just crazy. Like on the Zooms, he just literally talks for the whole hour. And he doesn't stop, and he's up and he's about, and he's like, you just see him around his room and he's moving about, and it's just there. It's just great. I just love it. I love it.
Does it come through in his music? Like,
yeah, man. I'll send you some links. But he's super sick MC, like really intelligent. He's done hip hop. He's known for drum and bass, but he's got hip hop albums and stuff, and he's done quite a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's just I stumbled into it at the right moment. He sort of I'd done a track with him years ago, so I knew of him.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was doing all that sort of stuff, and then he literally popped up when I was at a low point in my life and just sort of messaged me on the inbox and was like, Mike, what you saying? Yeah. And then he shared with me what he was doing.
Yeah.
And I haven't really looked back. It's been over a year now. And I've now got one of my other mates sort of hooked up with him, and he's got a few things he's dealing with, and he's started to help him as well. So there's all sorts of people in the group. There's like mums, there's people that were ex-addicts, there was people just with depression. There's like a whole mix of people.
Dope.
Just being...
What's his name?
Scammer,
yeah. Big up Scammer.
Gareth Bishop, man, big up every time, man.
Yeah. If he's bringing the people together like that, mental health's a big one.
He's from Wales as well, so he's like some mad Welshman. He's great.
Yeah.
From the valleys.
Taffies, yeah. I remember fucking Case knows Risky. Remember Risky? We was in Britannia House on a town leave, like home weekend thing, and we was looking for Bourne, innit? And there used to be an old doorman. Fucking he was like, yo, he was outside Mojo's. I was like, yo, you seen Luke? He's like, no, I like Luke, but Luke comes round there starting trouble and I've had to tell him to go. And Risky from Brixton, do you know what I mean? He was just pissing himself, this old Taffy, do you know what I mean? I don't know where Taffy is now, bless him. But yeah, like, before I move on, definitely, like, there's things that, say, the old youth workers were trying to tell me when I was young, the Christian Youth Club, things like that, that didn't hit. But then, like, I might hear an old rapper that I've gone friends with, or even an old gangster in jail, do you know what I mean? Say the same thing, but you can resonate with them.
Exactly, yeah.
You can then digest it, do you know what I mean?
And I think it's better, like, nowadays, like, currently, I think we're all a lot more open to it.
Yeah.
Than it was before. Like,
yeah, no, it's important.
You know, it is really important.
It's
like
important,
I say,
bro,
therapy really helped me, and whatever it is, whether it's meditation or whatever, I think it's really important, especially with men, because I think we don't give ourselves enough time and credit to really actually focus and listen to ourselves, and because it's difficult, isn't it?
Men bottle it up for sure, like it is definitely opening up now.
Yeah.
And like you said, whatever means that helps that person, you know, there's no judgment. Like it could be religion, it could be Scammer, the Welsh MC, do you know what I mean? It could be anything, but as it resonates with you and it helps you, then
sometimes like your mate needs to man up, like shut the fuck up, like man. There's being weak and there's also going through a hard time.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a difference.
We're not talking about when it's just like
you're just being aware.
It's when when you feel trouble.
I've got a headache.
When you feel really troubled.
So you said something to me outside, I didn't realise. So you've been sober for 6 years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, big up, bro.
Thank you. Yeah,
I didn't realise.
6 years.
I just assumed I see you on social media, you're out there partying. partying, living the rock star life?
No, like
So you're a sober man
it was
nowadays.
a shock to the system, but obviously performing, because I used to have a few beers like we all do.
Of course.
Get on the stage and you feel a bit more confident. So
Yeah.
there was a process of figuring that all out. But yeah, I'm good now, man. Like, I don't miss like drinking or anything, and for me, I can't just have one beer.
Yeah.
So it got to the point where it was like you either have one beer and go off or stop. And
Yeah.
my dad, he was from Glasgow. He passed away from drink and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's in my family line. There's lots of alcoholism and stuff. So
Yeah.
I just decided that I'd had enough. I'd had a good time partying and MCing like in that way. But yeah, it's helped my music as well, because obviously when you're drunk, you forget your lyrics.
Yeah.
You know, you slur your words. I would big up my nanny on the mic. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, he's never slurred.
Big up my nanny still, but
Big up Blitz's
but I
nanny.
used to be like, big up my nanny, like, you know, at Rumble or something, and they'd be like, what's he on about, bro? You know,
Yeah.
but
There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I still got that, but yeah.
Was there a turning point? Was there like, you don't have to go into it if you don't, but was there like a night where you just thought that's it?
I just think a few things had happened, and it was out of my control, and it kind of probably scared me to think, right, I need to change my ways, and I wasn't getting anything done. Do you know what I mean? I was just stuck in a loop and not going anywhere with certain things, and I knew that within me I wanted more.
Yeah.
So I just started. I didn't know I was going to stop completely, but it just started as right. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
And it just rolled on. Then I started getting the weeks going by, and I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
And 6 years later.
Yeah, big up, bro.
But it's helped me out. As soon as that changed, I ended up having my son not long after that, and I got a promotion
Exactly
at
what
work
happened to
when I
me,
was.
bro.
Yeah, all these things fell into place. Whereas,
Start working better.
yeah.
You like realise you're functioning.
Yeah, because you know, if you go out of the weekend, you're not right till about Wednesday, Thursday.
Nah.
Especially like, say, if you go out and you're out for a few days.
Party, yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, our icon Will, I remember him
Will,
saying
man.
that to me. He goes, "Buckers, people like me and you, we don't get better till Thursday." Do you know what I mean? And he's right. Like, you know what I mean?
But
You have a great
his
week.
baby mum would turn up to Prince of Wales Road in the pyjamas with all the kids in the car, and that's when it's affect. You know what I mean? It's deeper. We're not going out Friday night, having a good time, feeling like shit Saturday, and then having a good week. We're fucking up our life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll go out on a Friday night and end up with 6 years in jail. Do you know what I mean? That kind of shit.
Well, luckily I never had that situation. But yeah, no, it's
But it takes
everyone has their
It takes a
moment.
lot out of you.
Oh, 100%.
And even being just that guy, like being, oh yeah, I'm Buckers or I'm Mikey Blitz. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's tiring.
Of course, because you're
Do you know what
Mikey
I mean?
Blitz, so everyone, you're the leader, you're the star of the party.
And as soon as you're not with, oh right, cool, I'm not with them people, and then suddenly another was, hey!
Yeah. I remember actually when I first started to stop, I got booked with Saxon, big up Saxon, drum and bass legend.
Yeah.
And we went to Germany to MC at this mad club. So we were there for like the weekend. And I remember they gave me loads of drink tokens for like performing, and I've kept hold of I've got one of the drink tokens still at home that I keep on to. But I remember being surrounded, and it was like, it was very hard at the start to know how to be in a club without having a drink, you know. But I don't miss it at all.
That must be difficult.
I do my thing now. Like I was MCing at Rumble. Breaking Science at the showground not long ago.
Recently, yeah.
And I just do my set, enjoy it, and then I get out of there and I just go home.
I
and
bet you don't even say bye to everyone. You just
I try. Yeah, you get caught up seeing people, don't you? And I want to see everyone. Like I love everyone still. It's just. When someone's really drunk and they're talking at you, it's quite draining if you're sober, isn't it?
When
you
you're
know how
sober,
it is.
it's
But
mad.
I try and give everyone a bit of time. Like I don't want to be rude or feel like that I'm just trying to. But I do my thing and then I'm gone.
Did you replace it with anything?
No, not really. Well, I think I've always got an addictive personality, but so maybe I'll eat like loads of Haribo in a sit, or
Mate,
not one packet of crisps,
See,
a
I'm
whole
the opposite
multi-pack.
because I had to quit Haribo.
But actually, I did start drinking coffee. I never used to drink coffee till I was 20 because I stopped when I was 29.
Right.
And now I drink coffee, so maybe that was what replaced it. It gave me something to sort of do. But I've now replaced coffee with mushroom. You know, like the Space Goods. Have you heard of this? It's like lion's mane.
Yeah, cool.
Like all the good mushrooms. Nothing illegal, but like good mushrooms that like.
Mushroom affirmations, bro.
There you go. There you go. But yeah, they sell it in Holland and Barrett, I think.
Course,
but
I know about
it's Space Goods, and it just tastes like coffee, but it doesn't give you like when you crash off coffee.
Yeah.
It like doesn't give you that crash, so it's like really. I've been loving that, to be honest. So I've cut down.
Do you go to that coffee shop near what's the chip shop in the middle of the city? Is it Grosvenor's?
Grosvenor's, yeah.
There's a little coffee shop there.
I've never been. No, I never
Do
seen.
you know what I'm on about? Was it called Alchemist or something?
Strangers.
Nah, it's called Alchemist or something.
Oh yeah, my fan done the party.
But they do all of them. They do all the mushroom coffees. Do you know what I mean?
Fact.
I'll have to check it, man. I haven't seen it,
check
but
it out. Percy took me there recently. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do the lion's mane coffee.
there's just so much health benefits with certain with natural stuff that like people just like miss out on. You know what I mean? And coffee gives you a high, but then it crashes down.
Yeah.
So it kind of eliminates that.
I'm a big advocate for mushrooms of all types.
Can we take it back to the start though?
Bruv, let's take it there.
We usually start this
We
shit.
do.
I mean,
Yeah.
so let's start with.
Where did you grow up? Where are you from? You say your dad's from Glasgow.
Yeah. Well, I've always been in Norwich. I was born in Jenny Lynn Hospital.
Okay, so
And were you born there as well?
Course.
We all were, weren't we?
Oh, Norfolk and Norwich.
Yeah. Oh, really? No, that was Jenny Lynn.
Jenny Lynn.
That's what it was, wasn't
Yeah.
We all were, weren't we?
it?
Yeah. That was the main hospital, wasn't it? And then they
But
moved.
was you over £11?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I was
I
a
got
big
pulled
baby.
out. I remember my mum said they had to pull me out with some pliers. What they were them forceps.
Yeah.
So they pulled me into the world. Do you know what I mean? So that was the.
So your dad
introduction.
from Glasgow. Where's your
my
mum
dad
from?
My mum is. She's always lived around Norwich as well. But her dad's Spanish.
Right. Okay.
So I've got like a mix of different
Yeah, that
nationalities.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, do you know what I mean?
But I did my ancestry thing.
Yeah.
I paid to get that done, and my dad, who was Scottish, actually I'm Irish, so I'm like 45% Irish because
Right.
obviously they must have come down to.
That's what they done.
And then I've got Spanish and English and some Basque as well.
What's Basque?
It's like in the middle of France and
In between
Spain.
France,
It's
yeah.
apparently like an old. They've got like their own language, and they're like
Yeah.
rumours of this is what
I was recently in Bordeaux,
yeah.
in France. No, but that's getting towards Basque country.
Yeah.
Where France and Spain are like they're so similar culturally.
Right.
Even though there's a border. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
They're
I get it.
they're-
So it's him. So what's the rumours of?
They I find myself quite spiritual anyway, but like I googled it and they've got their own language and don't quote me because I don't know exactly, but what I read is Atlantis, like they're an old, like they worked their way down to the Basque country, so who knows, but I definitely feel in tune to energy and stuff like that.
You were a merman.
Oh, exactly.
So do you believe that Atlantis was a real place?
I've got into ancient civilization. It is a rabbit hole, but there's more and more proof.
Have you seen my Sumerian up there on the window?
Yeah.
Above the wolf?
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's one of the Anunnaki.
Yeah, the Anunnaki, yeah.
That's one of the
I'm
Anunnaki.
into
So what you
that.
say
Yeah.
about Atlantis, it's actually like a Greek thing, isn't it?
Well, I think it was.
Well, what's his name? Plato said.
He's the one who's passed the story down the line.
But what I mean
he
is,
made it.
It was
commercial.
It was about they were actually rather than obviously people living underwater is not the thing, but they were seafarers, so they were known. The reason they were known like that was because they were seafarers. They lived on the sea the whole time.
I think there's different. Obviously, everyone has a different take, but I think what I was watching. There's a guy, Graham Hancock. Have you seen him?
My man, bro.
Yeah, interesting, really interesting.
My guy, bro.
People back in the day would pass stories on as facts. So they'd make a story up about something that happened. so it would pass down the generations because they obviously that's the only means they had, and obviously it's not the Little Mermaid, but
No.
they think maybe there was like a tsunami or like a meteor strike that wiped out ancient civilizations. Obviously the pyramids, they still can't explain how they were fully built.
Yeah,
And
he says something happened about 30,000 years ago, don't he?
it was a younger Dryas or something
Dryas,
when the comet hit the Earth, and they think because of all the technology, they found a site in
Göbekli Tepe.
Göbekli Tepe.
I wanted to say, I heard that in your bars today. I was like, what?
Yeah.
But I didn't expect you to say that in your bars.
Yeah.
So,
And they found actually now in this near Turkey, isn't it? But
Yeah, yeah.
they found near there even more like
even older sites.
It's like
yeah.
megaliths, which like cavemen shouldn't be able to like move, and they're all in line with the stars and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So it's really technical stuff, and they're like, well, they can't explain why. But yeah, I just find all that stuff. I'm really open-minded. I don't know if I'm 100% right, but when you get told a narrative, it's nice to find, go and see everything and make your mind up. But yeah, the pyramids are just fascinating. Everyone loves a bit of their pyramids.
I went there.
Oh, I haven't been. I haven't.
Yeah.
When I set a
You have
pub
to go
quiz,
there,
I had
bro.
a whole fucking thing on
I think I saw you riding the camel.
I went there a few months ago, yeah, bro.
Sick.
Fucking, I mean, the Sphinx, you got to think I'm standing at the Sphinx.
Yeah, that's mental.
Because Graham Hancock says that the Sphinx, he thinks the Sphinx is like 12,000 years old.
Yeah.
Because they told us it's like 4,000 or 5,000 years old. But because of the corrosion,
Yeah, the water damage is not adding up.
and there was like a big,
Yeah.
so yeah.
But they've just also.
I just refuse to take any sort of knowledge about ancient Egypt from a guy called Graham.
Graham Hancock, Graham Hancock
That's a joke.
is a gangster, bro.
He's fascinating.
And
yeah.
you see,
But he's still called Graham.
I thought you were going to say Hancock,
You
but
know-
you went for the Graham side of it.
you know Skinny Man?
Yeah, man.
Like Skinny Man and all them, man, were rapping like Fingerprints of the Gods. That's one of Graham Hancock's books.
Yeah.
Nah, that's cool, man. I'm not hating on Graham.
You see them lot, they was rapping about that in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skinny Man and all them was rapping about that in the 90s before the
Course.
internet. So back then, it was talking and reading books to know that stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now we go on the internet and we go down rabbit holes, but
See,
them man was reading books. Do you know
I
what
actually
mean?
read books.
Yeah.
I actually read books every day.
That's one thing I wish
What,
I
a
could
whole
do.
book in one day? That's good going, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I do it in drum and bass.
Yeah. It's really quick. Double time.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm fully with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's like
You don't
a guy
trust
called
people called Graham. Sorry to all the Grahams out there.
I'm the funniest.
I love it. I've got a mad love for Graham. No, I'm a big believer in relative theory.
Okay.
So, I genuinely don't believe humans can really actually understand what's going on in the world. That is
I don't
what believe.
think no
I don't
humans
think
understand.
any human can sum up.
None of us know what the
Our
heck.
existence.
No, we don't have a clue, really, do we? We all.
That's what I'm saying. So
Shit
it's like,
makes perfect sense.
There you go.
Bruv, take some mushrooms, have a hit of DMT, and it all makes
I've done all
perfect
that.
sense. It makes
done all that.
perfect
It makes no
sense.
difference.
It all makes perfect sense. You know
but-
what I mean?
But you have to do something to get there.
That I've got a bit of the fucking pyramid somewhere. There's a little rocket there somewhere.
You got your
Right, and
hammer
I'm
chisel.
all for like
One
I
of
say,
these all
the thing
from
is about
Egypt, you know
relative
what I mean?
theory. The thing is about relative theory is that it opens you up to everything. Like,
Yeah.
It could be anything. That's what it basically means. It could be anything. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If you think humans are so clever that we understand the universe, then you're an arrogant human.
Yeah.
Because actually, you look at
Well, this is
the
the-
cosmos or whatever. Why would we know what's going on? We're just here.
With Graham Hancock though, he doesn't say he knows exactly, because he's actually got a Netflix series that a lot of the archaeologists say he's a pseudoscientist, and they don't listen to what he has to
they
say,
discredit
because
him,
if you spent your whole life, teaching one thing that you believe is real, and then suddenly this guy's saying against what you're saying, he riles them up, doesn't he? But
Yes, so-
but he's open-minded with it. He says, "Look, I don't know the answers, but there's more to be learned," and that's
the
what
key.
I like about
It's
it.
like not know it. It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
This is what I think.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
when I was on the what's the guy called who takes you around, the tour guide,
Yeah.
and I'm listening to this old Egyptian guy, And I'm saying to my girlfriend, like, he's full of shit, Graham. But like, Graham says something completely different to this guy.
Yeah.
Because Egyptians
Yeah, they
are
know-
taught something. Same as we're taught what we were taught about the war and all that English history. They're taught their history of Egypt.
Yeah.
And
also
they don't want
itself.
nothing to be taken away from their ancient people. They were hard-working people who built this. So when people around the world are saying, yeah, aliens done it, this happened, like all that, they're like, you're all nuts. So they don't, that's why they don't like Graham Hancock. They're like, he's mad. They wanted his documentaries to be sci-fi. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
There was
They
people-
didn't want it in a documentary
all
category.
these guys, these old archaeologists and all that, wanted it to be listed as sci-fi. Did you see the Joe Rogan with him and the archaeologist Dibble?
Yeah.
Flint Dibble.
I think I watched it because I all the podcasts. That's how I found him on Joe Rogan actually.
Yeah.
And I just literally went away. It like sent you to another universe watching it. It's fascinating. But then obviously he got debate. They had a debate, didn't they?
Yeah.
But the Dibble guy came prepared. I think he was a very because he's up there with, I think his dad was an archaeologist.
Yeah, he's a top
he's
guy.
grown up. That's his whole life.
Yeah.
And he came prepared. And I don't think Graham was fully.
He weren't ready for that.
He done him up a little bit, but still it didn't take away what Graham believed.
Exactly.
But he debated him better.
You
I
just
think.
said the right word there, Mikey. Believe.
Yeah.
You know, when we're talking about Egyptian archaeology, you know, it's the people that discovered it.
Yeah.
Like the people that fucking worked out what hieroglyphs are. They're the people that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you fucking look at the hieroglyphs.
Like,
How are you working that out?
No.
Right? And people did work out.
Yeah, I know it's mental.
But again, with the relative theory, it's like that is a person saying, "I've worked it out."
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean.
No, it might,
not,
it might be a different translation. Who knows?
And I love ancient Egypt. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm just saying, I think it's easy to be like, we all know. When actually, I don't think we know fuck all.
we know some stuff.
Some that relates to humans,
Yeah.
not what it actually is. If you're talking about pyramids being built by aliens, why would we know?
I just want to say something, bro. I just want to say, Liu's having a night off. Do you know what I mean?
Big up, Leo.
Liu's having a night off. Do you know what I mean? I weren't gonna tell everyone what Liu's having a tummy tuck. Do you know what I mean? Liu's gone to Turkey to have a tummy tuck and have his teeth done and a hair transplant. He's having all three. He's got a deal. So Liu's not here. So Case is here anyway. Big up Case.
Yeah.
My
You know what I mean? If we carry on with Egypt and Anunnaki, bro,
Yeah.
trust me, we're gone. Do you know what I
4-hour
mean?
podcast.
We're gone. So part 2, we're going all into that. But on a personal level, it's
switch
nice
up.
to know that you're on exactly the same path as what I'm on. You're fucking with the
Wicked,
same
brother.
people. But let's bring it back to music. Fucking, how's your summer been? You been doing music stuff this summer?
Yeah, it's picked up, man. Definitely. I think for drum and bass, it's definitely changing. It's now gone more mainstream. So, like, a lot of it now is how many followers you have and stuff, getting booked, and so it's adapting. But I think as well in Norwich, there hasn't been a load of nights because, like, we have Rumble and Matty, big up Ti, who basically was
up
running
Ti.
all the drum and bass in Norwich.
Yeah.
He obviously went off and made it massive, so he was gigging everywhere. So then that, we lost a night there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it started to pick up.
Because what was his night?
Rumble, and then we had Colour at the waterfront,
okay,
and that was like a regular thing. So for me, that was like I had every month. I knew I had quite a big
Got
gig.
shut down though, didn't it? Colour.
It got
Colour, and there's Jacob of Oblivion as well.
Yeah, he was Jacob was part of it, and there was a Scotty.
Bass Jam and
And I think what it was is it got labelled. It wasn't just that night. I think just the waterfront in general didn't want to put any more bassy drum and bass nights on due to getting complaints from the councils, getting pressure from certain people because, they thought a certain clientele would turn up to these events. But
Which is the thugs and the gangsters.
Exactly, but
the
you could
bad
go
boys.
down Prince Wales Road and go in a club and the same people are in there. It's just, but I think it's, it's now more accepted because it's gone mainstream. So now these nights are popping up again. But also I have to give a shout out to Callum Bishop, Touch Bass, because he's the younger coming through. He's been putting on some mad shows. I did a gig, Junction 42, that he teamed up with them in Earlham Park.
Yeah, I was there.
And I was like, I turned up, thought I was going to do this. I was on the main stage, fire coming out of the stage, and it was awesome. So he's
Big up them people, like
Yeah.
the young'uns. We've got to give respect to the young'uns that are doing this shit, because it's easy to be
Promoting is a hard game.
Oh, it
do you know
is,
what I
yeah,
mean?
no, totally. And it is tough. And, they put on these lineups, and now everyone costs an arm and a leg to book.
Yeah.
Because you have to have the big names now to, like, sell the tickets, which is a shame, because But, and then if they don't get a certain amount of numbers, then they're losing. So, to keep going, if you've had a loss, and it's not a small loss when you put a night on, is it? But,
it's not.
But consistency and the brand, Touch Base are doing loads. They're doing like under 18s nights, and they're doing loads of different. They was at Mantra, but I think Mantra's just closed down. But they've got a night coming up in the Waterfront. 'Cause the Waterfront's now back in action, which is awesome.
Yeah, I remember speaking to Jacob Oblivion about the colour thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anything to do with the night.
No.
It was just like, we can't be seen to be doing.
Yeah, like I said, I think it was
There's
just.
a reason, like, can you remember, like, old school Norwich? Right, old school Norwich, when you used to go out, you could be in, like, centre of town by the market, with things going on, different places. And then they moved everything to, like, Riverside, Prince of Wales Road.
Yeah.
And that's because then you've literally got everyone
Do you remember,
on the same street. Like,
do you remember Poona Nars? That's my first, my first ever gig was at Poona Nars. Funny story.
It's where I met my wife.
Is it? There you go then. And Jacob Oblivion put the night on, and I'd always MC'd like in a bedroom or through a headphone at a party over X-Man tape pack or something.
Yeah.
But that was like, all right, I got my first gig, and I spent ages going, what T-shirt am I going to wear? So I kept changing it. Finally went, I'm having this one. Turned up, and the geezer I was on set with had the exact same T-shirt. And it was like do you remember Henley's? That was like that logo that went. It was like bright yellow and black. So it was like we looked like we're a boy band. And I was just like, there's a picture kicking about on my Facebook, but
so obviously you knocked him out.
Sorry?
Obviously you knocked him out.
Nah, we just pretend we were a boy band.
You played it like it was meant to be.
Come on, man.
I've got a lyric where I say about being in Poona Nars with a kitchen knife and a hammer down my waist, you know what I mean? Mad. Yeah. Mad fun.
That was a good little place though. There was loads of little cool little... The Hideout, it's now Brewdog, isn't it? Was that Hideout it was called?
Hideout, yeah.
That was like doing something. And
that's what Brewdog is now, but Hideout was...
There was like a little club in there. And that.
So I was actually going to bring this up when I was thinking about, coming on the show with you. Because you'd be in the main room with the drum and bass, the jungle, and we were always upstairs with the hip hop.
Yeah, I used to come up there as well.
Yeah, but by the time you lot were like rinsed it out, we'd be carrying speakers downstairs. Yeah, 3 people have watched us.
Yeah, but you built it up, man. You got to start. Everyone start like even. I think 'cause obviously it's a drum and bass night. And then you just had the room.
No, it's ravers, isn't it? Like ravers don't want to hear fucking.
This is Norwich. Do you know what I mean? And I love that about Norwich. Our history, free parties, illegal raves.
That's who we are.
Do you know what I mean? Like drum and bass, jungle. It's what I was saying to Case earlier. I was listening to some old school jungle when I went to pick Case up just to get me back in that zone.
Yeah.
And I was saying to Case, I'll be at house parties trying to show people Wu-Tang, Onyx, Killer Priest. Everyone's pilled
like,
up.
Fuck that.
Listen to drum and bass. I'm like, nah, listen to this Killer Priest lyric, bro.
Yeah.
People ain't trying to listen to that.
I'm from Boringland. I'm like equality, cohesion.
Yeah.
Like the free party scene. Like, I was like younger of all the guys that actually done all the raving.
Did you used to do the free parties and all that?
I didn't, to be fair. I've been to some, but I never really. It wasn't my thing.
We're a bit younger.
I don't think it was that because my best friend, one of my best friends, he was fully immersed in that world, and like I knew loads of people. All my friends, like they would go to them,
Same here.
but I went to a couple and they just I care about people too much, so I'd see someone like in a weird state and it would and I'd be like trying to get in water. I ended up like going around like being
babysitting.
Yeah, you know, like them people on Prince Wales Road who like have the ambulance. I was like that guy. I was going around like, giving them water, and like there was some geezer in a tree going. And I'd be like, do you know what I mean? I'd be like, I don't really like this.
I completely agree with that. Because I wasn't a big raver, but I went to a few, and I didn't really enjoy it because it was like, right, everyone's fucked.
Yeah.
And like, you know me, man, I don't get fucked up as anyone, but
I didn't
it was
get
like,
invited to none of
no,
that, bro.
that's a different kind of vibe.
I remember I went because I got really friendly with all the Symmetry lot.
Yeah.
And they went to, and then was it Boom Bap as well? That was, and I seen you at one. I seen Devilman was at one of them.
Chesney, Devilman.
Yeah. So I went to them because I got in with them. They're all lovely boys, and they'd put all these nights on, and they're from that world. So I did hang out and you know. Made good friends.
They're all good people, man.
But I lost a part of me at that second Symmetry.
I saw you, bro. I saw you.
I lost. We're not going to that because I lost a part of my soul that I've never got back.
I watched from the sideline and went, "What are you doing, bro?"
Yeah. All I will say is I remember a point after being up for like the Friday and the Saturday, and people.
Was this before or after you kicked over the reggae stage?
If we went into
I didn't see that.
If we went into what I'd done,
no.
But I remember there being a point. I'd been up for 2 days, and I remember that people had got me a lift.
Yeah,
and someone gave me a bomber Mandy. Boom. I stayed to the Sunday, and it was the worst mistake ever because I then stayed the Saturday night through to the Sunday, and you can't stay awake for 2-3 days. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I was in my 30s by this time as well. So it's not like I'm 18.
Am I allowed to speak honestly?
It depends what you're gonna say.
We can block it out.
Of course you can, boy.
We were literally trying to get him out of the festival, so it was me, Measy, and Huffy.
Yeah.
With you.
Right. So is it you trying to get me in the car?
Yeah, we were trying to. Well, first off, just trying to get you out of the festival.
Yeah.
And then some geezer, he was a security guard. You just sparked some. You sparked some security.
Bruv, that wasn't the only guy back, bruv.
No, I know, but we were.
You know what I mean?
You gotta remember who you were with. You were with me, and Humpy. We're like, bro, quick, get him in the car. And then
Ricky's fucking chasing someone.
You have to get a cattle prod.
It got even worse when we got back to Norwich. We got back to Magpie Road, and you saw a friend of yours from jail, I think.
Yeah.
He'd come across the windscreen and went, "Oh, that's my man." Got out of the car.
So even then,
we stopped the traffic, and at that point, me and Huffy, we just got out of the car. We're like, we're close enough to home now.
Yeah.
We just got out of the car. We're like,
not my concern.
Go be free. You're
not my concern anymore.
We'll walk from here.
Yeah.
But bless you, like, it's just hard, isn't it? When you take drugs, the thing is, like, when you take drugs, it does fuck you up.
I can laugh about that shit now, and you can probably laugh about some of the shit you done, because I can imagine you was fucking just as mental. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And like you've quit for 6 years. I didn't. Yeah, only 7 years. So.
Yeah, I was like the fun time Bobby guy, like, you know, from Friends, when he was like, I was great fun when I was drinking, and like then just really miserable the rest of the week. So everyone would be like, Mikey's great, and then when they met me when I was sober at the start, they were like, who is this guy? He's like, I am quite quiet when I'm like I have social anxiety, to be fair.
That's really hard, because I feel like similar to you is that being like outward sort of thing, like I'm like you. Oh yeah, oh buckers.
Yeah.
But actually, my actual life, I'm really quiet.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
I like my own.
Especially when people expect you to be a certain way, and you're like, nah.
Yeah.
You know, I've learned to deal with myself though.
Yeah, well, that's good, man.
It's hard. You look at yourself every day and hate yourself, innit? But you just get on with it.
No.
Let's take it back a little bit again. I know we're going all over the place. So, born and raised in Norwich, mum, dad. You got brothers and sisters?
I have 3 sisters. One of them from my dad.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her for years, to be fair. She's doing her own thing. She's a bit older.
Yeah.
I've got 2 younger sisters from a different dad, and they're twins.
Yeah.
Amazing Evies. So I grew up with them in Norwich, and they're doing their thing now. So, and that was it really. I grew up in Norwich. Yeah, went to school.
What ends was you from?
So I actually used to live near here, like Angler Square ways.
Okay.
In a little close. I grew up there. Then I moved over to Dereham Road, Earlham Road ways.
Yeah.
And I sort of through my teenage years.
That was your stomping ground.
Yeah, that was like even now like that's home to me because going and hanging out in the parks and as you're doing. I used to skateboard originally.
Okay. So
when I was about 11, 12. So I used to go skating and go.
Yeah, did you have the long hair and all that?
I didn't have the long hair. No, I had the baggy trousers.
Did you have curtains?
No, I didn't have curtains.
That's a bit before your time. That's 90s, isn't it?
No, I had a bowl cut, but I think that's just because my mum couldn't afford it.
Yeah. Did you have the bowl cut?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Man. Did your mum used to put a bowl on your head?
I look like Mowgli from Jungle Book.
Yeah. Because the family that lived across the road from me, the dad... There was like 5 brothers, and the dad used to put a bowl on their head.
Yeah, I feel like
give them all the same haircut. On a Sunday, they used to have a. I feel bad if they're watching.
Yeah,
so I ain't trying to mug them up because they're my. Do you know what I mean? Every Sunday they used to have a bath, and the mum would call in the oldest one. Do you know what I mean? 10 minutes, he's obviously letting a little bit of water out, putting a little bit of water back in. So by the time the 6th, 7th kid is having their bath, do you know what I mean? You're bathing in all your brothers and sisters.
Is that rock, paper, scissors, or is that just youngest?
No, there weren't no brothers and sisters, like oldest to youngest.
Yeah, that is
the youngest,
way,
you're bathing in all your brothers and sisters' pubes and whatever. Mad, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So fucking, I'll go into what music you was listening to, but what music was your mum and dad playing when you was little? What music can you remember being in the house when you was little?
So, it's like my mum used to listen to like Human League and people that sort of stuff.
What's that? Don't you?
Yeah, that sort of stuff. Yeah, I still listen to
Is that who that is? That's Human League, isn't it?
Yeah, Human League, that sort of stuff, and Rock the Cash Bar, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. But yeah, no, my dad passed away when I was quite young, so I never really. I did find out who he likes. He liked Rory Gallagher, which I watched a documentary on him the other day.
Right.
And because
great guy.
Yeah, I got told my dad liked him. He's an Irish guitarist, but he basically inspired a lot of like the lead guitarist of Queen.
Okay.
He actually accredits the style because the style of guitar playing. He basically said he got his sound from listening to Rory Gallagher. And I've listened to a couple of songs now driving about, and it sort of makes me feel close to my dad. Cause
nice.
Love Rory Gallagher.
Yeah, but like I don't know why I never listened to it before. It was only literally like a few months ago. I just found a documentary about him, and it's quite fascinating.
Amazing stuff.
But he liked like U2 and bands like that. I think it's Scottish and
that kind of era.
He was into that sort of stuff, and
That's a big thing though. I think that's an underrated part of British music history, right? It's like you say U2, like I've got my friend Mark Earl, like he likes Stiff Little Fingers. U2, like these bands, and like they are really. So obviously, like U2 ended up being massive.
Yeah.
But it was actually a fucking scene. Like we have a scene.
When it was underground,
Like when it was underground, like U2 in the 80s.
Were they all Irish guys?
A lot of them,
a lot of the bands were, I think,
and that was a big thing,
like the Manchester.
Exactly like that.
The Manchester era was mad.
Yeah, when you got the Happy Mondays, the Smiths,
Stone Roses, Oasis, and the dance music. Loads was coming out of Manchester at one point.
Before that, the Irish guys actually.
What do we get from Manchester? H. That's what we get. They had all them. Like we get H.
He's got some good lyrics.
To be fair,
I don't look at. He jumped on a drum and bass. He done a drum and bass freestyle recently, and that was pretty good, man.
He can speak.
Yeah, but it's more mainstream, isn't it?
What I would love to hear, and I've always thought about this, but I know Oasis Oasis hate hip hop. But it'd be dope if one of them young Manchester MCs.
No, they don't.
Jumped on a track with. Gotta wait. Imagine getting Liam Gallagher on your hook. Or if you're a Birmingham rapper. Getting Ali Campbell from UB40 on the hook. Getting the elders of that
red. No, I love UB40.
Who's the singer from Norwich again?
No, hang on. Just listen to me.
But quickly answer that because you know everything.
Noel Gallagher actually said something about... No, it's Kathy Dennis.
Kathy Dennis, sorry.
You want to get one?
Noel Gallagher actually said something about
Norwich, you know what I mean?
UK UK music. He said he likes it now, like rap stuff.
Right.
He likes it now that everyone's found their own voice, and they're not trying to pretend to be American.
Yeah.
Right, and that's true, isn't it?
That's fair enough.
Yeah, that is fair enough.
Yeah.
It's like they eventually found a.
Yeah.
You
That's
know what
fair
I mean?
enough,
He wasn't against Stormzy, for instance. He was against Jay-Z doing Glastonbury
Yeah.
because that's very American. But once he said I didn't like hip hop until the UK, they found their sound.
Yeah.
And
Now that's fair enough.
That's all right, isn't it?
That's fair enough. So,
I know.
so that's the music that's going on in your house and all that.
Yeah.
So what happened for you in your teen years when you're coming of age? What music was was you listening to? What was going on?
I dabbled a little bit with Limp Bizkit.
Okay.
But I thought it was rocky at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But like the tune I really liked was the Method Man.
All in together.
Yeah, and I literally still listen to that now.
Banger.
Everybody all together now.
Yeah,
Shut
that was
the
a banger.
fuck up.
Yeah, and it still
DJ
is.
Premier.
Yeah. And
That
like
was, yeah.
I got into hip hop about 11, 12, and I that's all I listened to. I grew up on listening to rap, Wu-Tang,
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, The Chronic, 2001. Like that was the best album. I still think it's a banger.
Classic.
Because you went to school with Measy as well, isn't it?
Yeah, he was in my form. Yeah, at school. We used
Mad.
to. Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah. He's a good old boy. The
That's-
two Michaels.
That's crazy. He was in the same form as well.
Yeah, we're
so
new,
not only in the same school. In the same...
Yeah. But to be fair, like I don't know, because obviously I'm drum and bass, and we didn't like talk about music too much then. I don't know why. It wasn't just part of. Maybe you didn't know what I was doing. And
So did you skateboard together?
well, yeah, occasionally with.
Because he was sick at skateboarding.
Yeah, he's always been like talented at everything,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
But yeah, and obviously he's gone on to do his music thing, and I saw him not long ago. I bumped into him at Toddy's actually.
Yeah.
And I said hello to him. I hadn't seen him for years, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'd definitely maybe we can do a track with him or something like that.
100%.
Because that would have a lot of
Make
meaning.
that happen, yeah.
That'd have a lot of meaning.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Measy, like, bro,
Yeah, big up, brother.
Measy will be watching this, so
Yeah.
you heard it from the dog's
We need a
mouth.
banger.
You're
So-
why we're here, Measy.
So what else? Like, so you listen to the Limp Bizkit,
Yeah.
which crosses over with hip hop, don't it?
course. Yeah.
If you live in America, them times there, a lot of the white kids was listening to hip hop and that. What was that music called? Limp Bizkit. What would you call that?
New metal.
New metal. It crossed over. Do you know what I mean?
It had hip hoppy like essence to it. So, some of the songs
Course.
are obviously were like rolling. That's obviously like.
Yeah, they're rapping.
But like yeah, but even like some of the bits, and they are like a rap. It's like a rap flow, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I think it was just like.
Oh, yeah, very good.
A natural sort of progression into it. But my mate who I was hanging out with, Tom, big up Tom, he used to live in America.
Yeah.
So he came back, him and his family, they are English, but they moved over there and then come back to England.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he turned up at my school, middle school, with like Eminem bleach blonde hair.
Yeah.
And he basically showed me all, he had older brothers and they all loved rap music, and
Yeah.
they were all skateboarders, and that's how I got into that. And then, hip hop was like the main focus for years, man.
So, like,
Yeah.
with the drum and bass thing, though, was that just through sheer, like, go to parties?
So that
Was
came
it
about.
I suppose the mixture of.
I think it was like I started hanging because where I lived near Earlham Road, I started like hanging out in the parks, as you do as a teenager. And I met it was One Man D back then, but Dudley, who's now Dropper Man.
Dropper Man.
Yeah, big up.
My guy, Dropper Man!
Got Dudley every
G
time.
Dogs, Giles.
These are my guys now.
Yeah, exactly. So this is how, and then there was Matty, who used to be DJ Palava.
But Matty White,
Matty Howes.
Matty House,
Whitley, Intruder.
Dan Slang. Big
So
up
I
Whitley.
basically started seeing these guys, and we used to go around Matty's house, and he had a set of decks in his room, and basically I'd watch all of them performing. We'd do every Friday. We'd do have a few beers, record a tape.
Yeah.
And like they had loads of tapes of old school like lyrics and stuff, and I used to just sit there in the corner.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I really want to be involved because I hated because I was watching them do their thing like.
Do you know Spenny G?
Yeah.
Big
So,
up, Spenny.
did you ever link with any of my old boys that like from Helsden, like Steph, Todd, Sonny, any of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know all them as well. Sonny,
Yeah,
he was DJing at the time as well. Steph I've known, I've met.
Big up,
Because
Steph,
we,
man.
Big up, brother.
so basically like in my teens, Steph and Sonny and all that was younger than me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But fucking, I went to jail for a long time. And then obviously, when I've gone to jail, they'll be sending me tapes in, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're having these raves, house parties everywhere, do you know what I mean? And when I went to jail, of course, they branched out of Helston because at one point it was, we only hung around with just us,
Yeah.
Helston. I went to jail and they're all now hanging around with City Boys and the Spennies and the, like,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they,
yeah.
I know they started to branch out, do you know what I mean? But fucking, I actually, the first time I MC'd was the drum and bass.
Yeah.
Like, before I went to jail, around that time, like the months leading up to jail, like when I was on the run, do you know what I mean? And there was a couple of house parties and stuff, and some of my mates could rap, like they could MC to drum and bass sick, you know what I mean? And I would just get on there, fucked, pilled up, like, da-da-da. So the first time I ever hit the mic was drum and bass, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then obviously I went to jail, started writing fucking hip-hop. But, so was the first bars that you ever ripped, were they drum and bass, yeah?
Yeah, they were drum and bass. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because, like I say, I used to listen to hip hop, but when I found drum and bass, I think anyone who loves it, it sort of just takes over you. It's like when you hear it and you're like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
And then I was just immersed in it.
Is it the rhythm?
I don't know.
It's like, obviously, it's not like, I
think-
like, obviously, you know me, I'm a rapper, right? I'm
Yeah.
a hip hop rapper. So is it the rhythm that gets you? Like,
Obviously, there's certain drum and bass that's like pots and pans and screeches, and like I like the stuff, like the old school stuff. Like
it's quite lyrical with drum and bass. let's face
exactly.
it.
So I feel like I have a hip hop,
Of course, yeah.
essence to me because I try and make my work. You can hear what I'm saying,
But I suppose what I'm saying was
Yeah.
it the sort of like just the vibe. That
yeah, it was the vibe. I think it was the lyrics because like I just was amazed. But I always liked listening to lyrics anyway. But then it was a different style of lyric. Quick, you know, the double time stuff was really like X-Man and MC Det and Skibbity and like that.
Yeah.
And just I remember being at school and having my tape. Had a Walkman tape pack with this like
Because it was tape packs.
drum and bass tape that I just listened to and kept turning around.
Dreamscape and all that.
And I just walk around school thinking I was cool probably, and like just listen to drum and bass, and
You were cool.
in my own head, but
You were. What was everyone else doing? I mean, like, fucking hell.
What's that song called? Down, 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 down.
oh yeah, classic.
Down, 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 down.
But that again, that's the melody.
Isn't that just the theme tune from The Godfather?
When that used to pop off, bro.
Yeah. Original Nutter was the you know,
Obviously, yeah.
that was the
I mean, I went to I was in all the same classes as Jammin. I'm guessing you know Jammin.
yeah, I was going to try. When I was thinking about like coming on here, I wanted to like big up the people, and
Big up Jammin.
I used to watch his stuff on because there was like a YouTube video.
Have a little figure, just big up everyone you need to big up.
Yeah. So
But let him go Jammin.
yeah, jamming stuff like because obviously he was like flying with the drum and bass, like he's skilled.
Yeah.
Another one, Terror, who you obviously had on,
Big up
but
Terror.
he was one of the first people I saw perform live drum and bass. That was at an under 16s night at the Waterfront, I think it was.
Yeah.
And he was a drum and bass MC at that point, and I think not long after that went into the grime stuff.
Yeah.
But he was so sick, and seeing it live firsthand, it really like I was like, you know, everyone's there partying. I was like focused on what was being said, like how he was just flowing on the beat, and like that was another guy who inspired me. And another one is DNA. He used to be called TNT, Scotty Algar.
Yeah.
And I made loads of music with him now. We're like good friends. But before I knew who he was another one who just he was another level above, and it was like, whoa, what is this? Like,
So you was listening to them guys before you met them.
yeah, exactly, yeah. So they were like,
And that's dope, isn't it? That's what it should be like.
but Dudley, One Man D, used
My
to,
God.
Dudley's crazy on the
he
mic,
to
bro.
me like
Proper man down.
Crazy.
the tapes we used to do, like his parts were just absolutely insane, and
He's a monster.
I used to just rewind it and put it to his like. Everyone was sick, but like I would just his wordplay, his way he would deliver everything.
Dudley's a monster.
But on drum and bass, it was just mad, and he had all these catchy like things he would say as well. Like obviously now they have them like chants and things.
Yeah.
But back then, no one really did it, and he had these like chants that were just so sick, and like, and then obviously Luke Bourne as well. He used to spit bars, and I used to like listen to him as well. He was drum and bass. There's loads of people.
Yeah.
But as it went on from that was all like at the start of it.
Yeah.
But then as it went on, obviously being involved with like I said, I got into the Punana night.
Yeah.
And then I met the Rumble lot.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, ended up being sort of like, it was like a room 2 residency. So I you know, I'd start the show off or end the show.
Yeah.
Which was great. Like at the time, I didn't realise like how lucky I was to have that as like, because there wasn't that many drum and bass MCs coming through.
Right.
So for me to get that opportunity was awesome because like, yeah, I ended up doing, I used to listen to Nicky Black Market,
Of course.
and Stevie Hyper D tapes, and I ended up doing a set. I've done 2 sets now with Nicky Black Market, and like just people that I used to listen to and actually getting to perform on their sets is like I would have never believed it.
Amazing.
So yeah, big up TI, big up everyone on that front.
I suppose my question to you, just thinking about it, is do you have, like, musically, do you have any aspirations to maybe do, like, something a bit more personal, or... Because obviously hip-hop and drum and bass are very different, aren't they?
I think
Would you ever see yourself doing something, like, open yourself up?
I think I do.
Hip hop, he has.
I think I
No,
but I know what you're trying to say.
We're talking
but
about more than just
Less-
one verse.
Yeah.
We're talking about...
I think the way I write lyrics and stuff, I literally have, you know, not everything I say is true, but it comes from somewhere or a personal experience. So with drum and bass, I definitely put like real life stuff into it.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's like a quick pacing. Sometimes you don't always catch everything, but I definitely love, like, I've been enjoying doing some hip hop stuff. And yeah, I don't know exactly where it goes. Like I said, that tune that I wrote recently and just put a little freestyle out, Foundations remix. It just came out. I was driving somewhere and I listened to the instrumental came on Spotify
We're gonna play that at the end.
Because, like, I suppose what I'm saying is, like, I won't rap now unless it means something.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
so why it means something to me would be like I pride myself on like 50% of the battle, maybe even more, is the tune needs to be a heavy tune. Like so I'll find I go on SoundCloud and I'll find like guys that haven't quite like popped off yet, but are like about to, and I'll like message them and they'll send me a beat, or you know sometimes you have to buy the beat, which is not a problem because you want to give back to, you know.
of course, there's nothing wrong with money exchanging hands. Because everyone should make money out of music.
100%. Yeah, no, I do. Like, you know, I will pick a beat and it'll be a beat that spoke to me. I can't just make a song if I'm not feeling the tune, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I put a lot into like sourcing out what beat I think sounds sick.
Yeah.
And then the lyrics sort of side of it as well. But I know what you mean. But yeah, I feel like for drum and bass, I am a little bit different to.
It's not needed necessarily.
No, yeah, but like there's certain like genre, like there's double time MCs and there's this, and I kind of
you rap.
I'm bringing a hip hoppy sort of
Definitely, 100%.
essence to
You
it.
rap to drum and bass.
Yeah, so that's probably, you know, why.
Yeah.
And we're proud of you, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
We're proud of you.
Yeah, nah,
I love
it
hearing
would-
you boys as
It
well.
would be easy for you to make hip hop because you do like when I
Yeah.
listen to you, you remind me of like the Bassmans and the fucking who's the other guy from Birmingham? Where was Bassman from? Was it Trigger?
Oh yeah, they.
Because they're like the slow flow. I used to like them when I was younger. Do you know what I mean?
I to be fair, I'll big up Azza as well because like he's
Big up
absolutely
Azza, and we're
smashing
gonna
it.
get him on soon.
Yeah,
Definitely. Big up
100%.
Azza.
He's always been like levels. Do you know what I mean?
He's top notch.
Even when I started, and I'm a little bit older than him, I knew because I feel like I can see someone's gonna do well. You can feel it, can't you? If there's a certain essence that someone brings, and I always knew that he was destined to do something. Because I used to listen to all his stuff, and he was a big inspiration to me. But I couldn't do it as quick as he was doing it, and back in the day, like X-Man and like, you know, Azza, who's got a quick flow, I really wanted to have that sort of sound, but it just wouldn't come out. And like I feel like whatever sort of music's in you, it found that is how it's come out. If
And
you
I
know what I
think-
mean.
Like, we're all different with rhyming and that. It's about finding your own sound.
Yes,
No
exactly.
matter what anyone else sounds like.
You have inspirations, definitely.
Of course.
But, yeah.
Yeah, now how you
course,
are as a
and-
person, that is how it comes across in your mute. Like,
Yeah.
doing mad shit on a night out. I'll fuck my life up again with crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you,
But
a
it's
lot
really
of that is in your
important to
bars.
just be whatever that is. It's really important to be yourself.
But you drop deep shit in there because I didn't know till today about your dad. Do you know what I mean? But I heard it on. As I was flicking through some stuff. Do you know what
I
I
think
mean?
that's dope that you do that because I personally, and maybe I'm not so involved, but I don't see people doing it like that, like dropping it. It's not.
You don't expect people to be dropping deep lyrics on drum and bass.
On drum and
stuff,
bass.
You know what I mean?
Nah, but that's cool.
I'll just have some of that.
yeah, but that's fucking.
You're all having a good time. You're all having a good time.
Yeah,
My dad died.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Do you know what I
good.
mean?
Yeah.
That's
Oh no, there is. I know what bar you mean as well. Yeah. No, you had to mention my dad dying and like, but yeah, like I just like I said, if I'm feeling something, I will say it. So like going back to what you said, I do feel like I do put a bit of me in there, and it's. I don't want to be depressive, but like, but certain things I'm just open and honest and like.
We have to.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, no,
We're men
it was
now.
refreshing. Honestly, when I heard you talking about Göbekli Tepe earlier on, I was like, dope. Do you know what I mean? Sick.
I'd been watching like a lot of documentaries when I wrote
When
that
you wrote
lyric,
that bar,
so I was
yeah.
like really like,
Yeah.
God, I went down the rabbit hole. But yeah, like I like to mention certain things. Like I mentioned the Anunnaki in one of the bars as well. I got
yeah.
and like just things that are interesting. And someone might go, "What is that?" and Google it, and then they might find something about it. And that's kind of how I like to do it. And
that's why I've always. You got to think I've got like 1,000 songs, literally about 1,000 songs. So trying to think of titles. So I like to like mad inventions from 1762 or a poet from 1159. I'll name the song that.
I know, but that's cool. I like that.
Make people like Google. What the fuck's he on about?
One of the lyrics I had is like I was like, how much pressure does it take to pull a trigger? And it was like 5 pounds of pressure.
Right.
So I like incorporated that into like 5 pounds of pressure on a trigger and it goes.
Mad.
Yeah,
And like little things like that. I do.
I like that.
Because you got the bar like people because hip hop rappers thinking that they're the evolution of MCing. Do you know what I mean? Like the best rappers make hip hop, but no, it's not true. Like the best MCs,
drum and bass MCs are from the UK.
Yeah, some of the best MCs are on everything.
This is the funny
Who's
thing.
the guy, the one who goes? You see me rolling with Muhammad and Muhammad and Muhammad and Muhammad.
Oh, Socks, he's sick. Oh, I love this. He's so
I only
clever.
found him quite recently. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think
Instagram reels.
he's been kicking about for a while.
He's been about
to
for
go.
ages.
We'll jump back in a bit, but I went down the grime, listening to grime route as well. But Socks has obviously been doing his thing, and he jumped on drum and bass a while ago. But when everyone was in their own genres, it was a bit like, you're a grime MC, you can't MC to drum and bass, and like, but he's just got better and better and better and better, and he's always been sick anyway. Yeah. But like his lyrics are so clever. Yeah. And like that's the sort of stuff I like.
Because he puts in different.
That's the key about, and it's not about.
He's saying different
hip-hop,
languages
drum
and all
bass.
that.
I know that is crazy.
It's not about hip hop, drum and bass, anything. It's about being an MC or a rapper.
Yeah. Well,
like whatever rhythm you're on.
Now I rate someone who's bilingual. Do you know what I mean? In their bars.
Yeah.
What's the guy?
French Montana.
French the Kid.
French Montana.
French
Terra Montana.
Ow.
Yeah, French the Kid. That's the one.
Dope. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, really cool. I like how he switches up.
That's why I love Dirty Goods.
Yeah, he's sick.
I feel like Dirty Goods is the best MC in the UK because he can hit any rhythm. Like he can hit ragga, jungle, hip hop. Do you know what I mean?
No, he has.
He has, yeah. No, shout out.
You can do that as well.
Yeah, but doesn't mean he's not great at what he does. Like,
yeah.
But we can do that. Do you know what I mean?
There's
It's just
loads
from different ends. We can
No, man. Dirty Goods is my guy.
Of course, hard.
I'm shouting out. him.
I'm shouting
I'm
out.
shouting out.
Yeah.
NCity, we can do
Of
that.
course, I'll back myself to the end.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, he's a guy that can literally jump on any rhythm,
Well,
be any dance, not feel uncomfortable.
yeah, just pure
But
confidence.
shut it down. You know what I
Like
mean?
Terror's like crossed genres over the years. Do you know what I mean? Like you said, drum and bass.
That's why I went
hip-hop,
French Montana, because I was still thinking about.
I'm not hating it.
But like, for instance, you're speaking on that, like P Money at the minute, absolutely. He's got hip hop, grime, now drum and bass. He's absolutely ripping it up, man.
Beamers.
Like, good. I like seeing the crossovers because it's a new sound. Like music gets stale when it's the same. So it's nice to see things evolve and people try different bits. You need to jump on a drum and bassy one. I think we need to do something. That would be sick.
Yeah, I'll jump.
Yeah, man.
Well, let's
definitely do that. I'll jump.
Yeah, I'm up
We've
for
got
it.
to make it about Norwich City as well.
Let's go into that, the evolution of UK music, because England, UK is legendary at creating genres. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we look up to our big brothers, the Americans. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they created a lot, but UK's created fucking genres. Do you know what I mean? House music, fucking jungle, fucking drum and bass is all coming from this little island. Do you know what I mean? So like going right back. Do you know what I mean? House, happy hardcore, and then from out of happy hardcore, jungle, old school jungle, to drum and bass, into garage has evolved into grime. Do you know what I mean? So like how do you see that evolution and to where it is now? Because the grime kind of evolved into drill, to getting all mad and dark. So like well, how do you see the evolution of UK music like that?
I think social media has sort of changed the way it does evolve, and I think, like I said before, like its followers and things now seem to be, and like TikTok lives and things that it's a little bit out of my comfort zone. I do put some TikTok freestyles up, but they're less personal than like constantly speaking. But I liked obviously hip hop, drum and bass, and then I followed the whole from the grime from the start, like the whole evolution of that was sick. And like just again with the different styles, the lyrics, like the big names that have come out of that scene, like Dizzy Rascal's first album was, I used to listen to that all the time.
Amazing.
But I don't know where it is going to head. Like I think it'll always be a market for underground sound, but it's like I don't know where the next one's going to come.
What did you make of the whole drill, which kind of seems to be dying off a little bit? But what do you make of that whole?
To be honest, I'm a little bit out of touch with it. Like I've heard certain songs I think are sick, and I've actually. The new thing that I've been hearing, which I've been loving, is people like doing remixes. So like getting Dizzy Rascal, speeding him up and putting him on a drum and bass beat, or like getting a drill MC and then putting them on like a different type of beat. Have you seen any of them things going about? Like
no,
they're pretty cool, man. Because without having the artist go and do the sound, someone's just creating this new thing. And there's a few on TikTok that I follow. Right. And there's some sick shit, and on SoundCloud as well. There's loads of like Central C on drum and bass, like they've just made, but it sounds good, man.
Yeah, dope.
So, and then there is quite a few drum and bass MCs that have come from the drill side of it, and like have that sort of essence, but like it all sort of cross pollinates, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And Michael Parkinson, I don't know if you watched the last show. Michael Parkinson is a legend within UK hip hop. Do you know what I mean? And that's what he was saying. He's like, they're rappers. You can call it what you want, but they're rappers. Stormzy, Wiley, Dizzy, we're all rapping. Do you know what I mean? And we are. We're all rapping. The beat is that fast. It's got a different. But we are all rapping. Do you know what I mean?
No, I get
we
that.
are all MCs, rappers. Call it what you want, but this is English MCs, rappers, like, and we're all doing it in a different way.
Of course we are.
It was dope to see Dizzy and Wiley.
Yeah, man.
See that?
I thought that was big.
Yeah.
That was what? 2025, we got Liam and Noel on stage together, and Dizzy and Wiley.
I went to Oasis.
Fuck Liam and Noel.
Oh, you went? Yeah.
I went, bro.
Dope.
Yeah, I was really lucky to get a ticket.
Fuck Oasis.
Absolutely insane.
I was at their second to last gig.
Now, but I want to hear about the gig this year, bro.
To be honest, bro, I've always kind of liked Oasis. You know what I mean?
I love Oasis.
It's one of them like, end of the night parties or wherever you are, family barbecues. That comes on, everyone's singing it. So it's always been there. But like, I was very lucky to go watch it, man. But the vibe, it was at Wembley.
Where did you watch Wembley?
Wembley, and it was like the first night at Wembley, and
so I saw
the whole place was bouncing. I was very lucky. We had some good seats at the side.
Yeah.
I could see the stage really well.
Dope.
But the whole place, every song was like the energy was just. I've never experienced anything like it.
Can I speak?
Hands up.
I'll tell you about Oasis. Can I just say?
He was a blur. You know when that Oasis Blur.
Oh, you took sides.
He was Blur.
Sorry, I was a kid.
He was Blur.
No, you're not ready for this.
I was Oasis.
So I went to watch. So I went to the second to last gig before the split up.
Yeah.
Wembley.
So you made them split up?
They split up because of Bucky. Do you know what I mean?
What did you do, bro?
Nah, I just remember they played. They played Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm free
Yeah.
to be what. And
They weren't getting on at that point though, so I reckon there was a bit.
It gets deep.
Yeah, they weren't getting on
So
though.
my uncle before he died, my uncle died at 18. I was 9.
Oh, sorry to hear that, brother.
But one of the things I remember, he gave me this single, a CD single.
But whatever.
And it was Whatever.
Yeah.
And on the B side was Half the World,
The world
the Royal
away.
Family thing.
Yeah.
And so it's 2009. It was literally the gig. I think they split up. They've done one more gig and they split up.
Yeah.
And I've been fucking doing pills. But when they played this tune, honestly, it was. I've never seen anything like it in my life in terms of people coming together, like all singing songs together.
Yeah.
And do you know what I
That's
mean?
exactly
Obviously,
that. It was just the vibe.
Yeah.
I was a bit high, do you know what I mean? So
There was cups of
But when they
stuff
start-
flying.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine, like that. Yeah, that
and
must
they
be
played
mad.
that
do
to
you know
me.
Oh,
what I mean?
man.
And my uncle gave me that single when I was
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
And he only lived to 18,
Yeah, man.
right?
What's
So it just meant, like, in my...
So it's got a
It
lot
was
of
going
music.
on
that's
in
what
my
music
head.
does to us, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
What the
it's
guy,
amazing.
Lewis
That's why I
Capaldi?
love Oasis.
Yeah.
Lewis Capaldi, a little kid. Did you see that? A little kid had a sign at his gig the other day.
I didn't say that. No.
The other day, literally, he got a sign saying, "Fucking look, that's deep, bro." He said, "My brother died, but when I listen to your music, it reminds me of him." Deep, bro.
Exactly.
What's this little? And Louis Capaldi got him on stage.
Yeah.
It's real, because my...
Yeah, but it touched
Well,
me. I saw it, and I saw the little guy's face. Got on stage, music touched you like that. do you know
When
what
my
I mean?
son was born, Lewis Capaldi came on, and I was driving back from the hospital, and I left him there with a mum, so I didn't just leave him there on his own. But like, I was driving back after like the experience is like you can't express it, can you?
No.
And that's one of his songs came on, and I drove home like bawling my eyes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like music does do different things to you, doesn't it?
Can I ask a
Oasis
question?
was me in middle
Please.
school, but go on.
What do you, musically, what do you hope for in the future?
Well, like I said, if I actually look into the stuff I've already achieved, like I would have never imagined, like I
You'd
said
have
earlier,
style,
I've
yeah.
MC'd on set with Nicky Black Market, DJ Zinc. DJ Zinc, I hosted his set at Sundown, which was crazy, and like, what's his Slimzy?
Yeah.
He played a jungle set, and I've these people that I used to listen to, and there's loads of names of different people, and like I would have never imagined that. So I am pretty content, and before I used to put a lot of pressure on it. You see other people doing well, and you want to be there. But now I just enjoy writing lyrics like you boys probably do, being creative, going in the studio, doing a little freestyle video here and there, and like if I get the gigs, then I'll do them. But I'm not putting any pressure on it anymore. Like before, I used to get really down in the dumps, like I need to be here. But now I'm just enjoying it, man. And
But is there anything you'd like to do? Just, it doesn't matter.
The ultimate dream would to be like do it full time and like be your full time job. You know what I mean? And like be able to make a full time living from it was my ultimate goal.
That could potentially ruin it a bit.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of travelling. And I used to drive to Bristol to do a set, and then drive back in the same. I'd MC for an hour, and I'd be in the car for like 10 hours. So there it does come with a lot of stress, and I've been on road with Azza and Grimer, the two doing bits at the minute, and they work hard, but it's all the behind the scenes stuff that people don't see. It's all glamorous when you're on stage, but it's travelling and sitting in the car for long hours, and do you know what I mean? It's that side
But
of
let's
it.
get one. You're a legend, bro.
Thank you.
Do you know what I mean? Like 100%.
Thank you, brother.
Like whether you know it or not, a lot of people will know your name. A lot of people have gone out for a night out, and you've killed it. Like you was the master of ceremonies on that night. Like you touch people's lives, you don't realise. Do you know what I mean? I've said it before on the podcast, but I remember fucking being in jail, and a young guy come up to me and was like, yo, you're Ricky Licks, innit? So I was like, what's happening, fam? You good? He's like, yeah, fucking, I've got true stories written on my... Remember Archaic?
Yes. Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
I had a song called True Stories. I don't know if you ever heard my Antisocial album that I put out years ago. And fucking, I got a song called True Stories with Archaic. And this guy got True Stories tattooed on his neck. He's like...
That's crazy. That's great.
No, but wait, he had, I don't know if it was meningitis. He had something that nearly killed him.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
So he had to have some operation. So he had a scar across his neck. And he wrote True Stories across his neck because of that song. Do you know?
Yeah.
I was like, wow,
That's
big up,
lovely.
fam. Mad.
That's random just bumping into him.
Yeah.
As well, like,
But that was like me,
Yeah.
a skinny man in Norwich jail.
yeah.
Imagine that, bro.
I've got a funny story about Skinny Man. So I was working at my civilian job.
Yeah.
I was working up in London. I do drilling as well. So we're doing some stuff up near the hospital. And he was sat in a wheelchair because I think he broke
his leg a couple of years ago.
I think it was his hip or leg or something.
How many years ago?
Not that long ago.
Couple years ago.
Yeah, about a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's Skinny Man. I was with my mate Alex, big up Alex, and like he was like,
Skinny man is called Alex, by the way.
oh yeah, that's what I remember him saying that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
But like, yeah, then we like went up to him and we stood there for about 45 minutes. And he's just the safest geezer ever, and like big up
is, yeah.
Skinny Man.
He's
He
our
was our-
general.
He
big
was
up
our
Skinner.
first guest. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, no, I
Gangsta
do.
Hippy.
I've seen that. Do you know what I mean? But it was so funny, just randomly seeing him, and he was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
chilling. He had his robe on and he had his leg up, and he was just chilling outside.
Yeah. He rang me up, like, anyway, I won't go into all of that
Of
because
course.
not everything's for the camera. But like you said, fucking, so when I was in Aylesbury is a high security prison, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was hard, like when I was in Norwich jail, I could have my CDs and my tapes sent in.
Yeah.
Got sentenced, got moved to Aylesbury. It was hard to get things sent in. You had to order them, do you know what I mean? And like, I only had a few CDs, and one of the CDs I had was Skinny Man, Council of State of Mind,
Yeah,
2004. So I had that
Literally
in my
my favourite
pile. I had that in my pile with my Wu-Tang, my
Yeah.
Mobb Deep, my Skinny Man.
Yeah.
Boom, 2004. So imagine 8 years later, I'm in jail, and I've met him, and he's like, when we get out, we're going to do this and do that. And I'm thinking, I've spent nearly fucking 10 years in jail, but I've heard this all before.
Yeah,
But he did.
yeah.
All the things he said he was
And
going
the
to do, he
thing
did.
is-
He took me all around the country, Reading, Leeds, fucking London. How many places did we go? He took me all around
When
the
we went to
country,
Liverpool,
supporting
that was
him,
the best one.
done a track with him, like... So like you were saying, you've ticked off a lot of the things on your bucket list.
Yeah.
And a lot of the things we didn't get big money for.
Yeah.
You worked with the people,
Yeah.
like your
Oh mate,
people
when I
you used to
started
look up
rapping
to.
like in Pouring Land, literally I
Now,
used
don't
to
get it
get
twisted, man, because Poor Land was about it back in the day.
nah, but I used to get abused. for
My nan
being-
and grandma live in Port now.
That's what I'm saying. All the refugees are in Poor Land.
under my
bro.
protection.
Pouring
Pouring
Land.
Nah, what I mean is like everyone used to just, being a rapper, they'd be
Yeah.
like, couldn't wait to just cut me
Yeah.
off.
Did
And
you?
then-
Can I just ask you? Did you find like certain people don't understand like your vision with music? Because like I said, when I found like MCing, I then couldn't stop, and I was that guy who would be at the party just MCing over, and funny, I was doing a music video with Joe Wade, who does all my stuff. Big up,
up,
man.
Joe.
Our guy Joe.
And
Joe.
some girl I knew, she leant over the wall. We were like in a statement, and she went, "Are you Mikey Blitz?" I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right." And she was like, "Funny story about you. You came to one of my birthday parties and you MC'd so much, everyone left."
Man.
And I was like, stood, and she's like, "You still doing it then?" I was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
you're
yeah,
still
yeah."
doing it,
And he was
dude.
like filming me.
Yeah, man.
But I was annoying. I know it was, but I just couldn't. I couldn't stop.
Similar sort of vibe. There's people out there. I remember there's a geezer that says like,
Literally
"You'll
sent
never
them all
be
home.
nothing."
How are we going to clear out the
We're
party?
still rapping, bro. We're still rapping doing our thing. Like, fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
I just fucking
I knew
rap,
that.
bro.
It was funny, but now
Fuck
we're.
it, no, fuck all the
He's,
haters.
he's asking us that question. Like,
Yeah. Did you?
But
Certain
music
people did-
lessons. When
yeah.
I met these lot,
Yeah.
we would. When I say we would freestyle for 6, 7, 8 hours. Bro.
Yeah, that's sick though. Yeah.
Freestyle like it's evening.
Yeah.
And we're
good.
freestyling into the early hours of the morning, bro.
Yeah, fuck all the haters.
That was
Yeah.
music lessons.
But that's fun though.
because
That,
we was all sick, and I met these guys truly believing
Yeah.
the sky is blue. the sea is blue, Ricky Licks is the sickest rapper on earth. Like,
Yeah.
my belief.
Yeah.
Then I bucked up with these like, rah, these guys are fucking hard. Like,
Yeah.
put
That's
me in my
sick,
place a little bit. Like, do you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
sick. I what's that? Is it Pound Note or what is that song you guys put out?
15 quid.
Yes, 15 quid.
Yeah.
Bro, that is sick. I remember when that come out. It was such a good track. All of you smashed that. That was
15,
one of my.
that was my hook. Do you know what
Yeah, I
mean?
love that.
15
That's
quid
such a
to-
good.
yeah.
I like the video as well. Like, I remember he put out a video.
No,
for
but
it.
the thing is, we were. But
He used to pop off at the festivals.
Yeah, that was a
It's shit
banger.
people can relate to, innit?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
you all had a little cheeky verse on it, but that was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that? Who was that? Lewis Buckley, was it? Or was it?
LB. Yeah.
Yeah, his verse on that was sick as well. Like,
Yeah.
he's like
He was dope. Do you know Els?
We love LB. and
Yeah.
Els.
Little-
All our music lessons.
Yeah, I do.
We used
Yeah.
to call them the Spice Boys, LB and L, because they were the youngest
Yeah.
in the crew. They was doing their thing. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? We was a little bit older.
I caught
The
them
youngers always they always catch up though.
When we were playing in Frisbee Park, I caught him doing Molly in the toilets and immediately asked me to give him some.
But they was doing that.
So they were in there like,
just before we went
I
on
caught
to
them and they were like, I was like, what are you doing? They're like, what? I was like, give me some of that.
the Giroud the Damager gig, I'm not getting wrecked
Oh,
tonight because you know you get too wrecked. I'm not getting wrecked tonight. We're warming up for Giroud the Damager. Just before we're going on stage, I've gone to the toilet. They've popped the pill. I popped the pill.
We all popped up.
I've come up as we're going on stage. Do you know what I mean? Like mad.
The best thing about that was the after party because Harry Ixer had done pills.
Oh,
as well.
Harry Hicks is sick, MC.
And he was literally holding the camera and I was watching him and he just fell full. Bless and big up Harry Ixer immediately. and
Yeah,
everything.
his style.
I'm not
I
hating
really
him.
like his. He's got his own flow, and he's so intelligent with his lyrics as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really study people's bars, and I love what he's so clever.
Yeah, Harry's
Yeah,
Yeah.
So basically, with Harry, like Harry takes a long time to construct a verse.
Yeah, but
Like
it's
we'd get together,
technical.
and you'd like. If you ever worked with me, like in that writing environment,
You're quick.
It's like me at school. Work done. Now I'm being annoying. It's like he done yet. Like I've written my verse in 5 10 minutes.
I can't work.
Like, Harry takes a long time.
I'm like more like Harry, I'd say.
But same as you, your personality is the Mikey that I hear on beats, and it's the same as Harry. Harry is that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
we
you know what
love
I mean?
Harry.
Like,
We
and
also
all his
love
songs
Beamers, we
are
love
kind of
everyone.
like a different. Something will happen in Harry's life, and he's got a song about that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a way of expressing yourself, isn't it? But
Yeah.
I'm a similar. I don't think I could sit there under pressure and try and write. I literally write lyrics, and I'll be driving or something. I have to be in the mode and the right song, and I
You think you can do a
can't
drum
just
and
go
bass?
right. I'm going to write a lyric. It doesn't work.
So what is your writing process? Explain that to us.
Basically, I have my headphones. I literally fall asleep wearing them. I like literally music everywhere I go, walk in.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'll be in the gym because I get up early, so I'll go gym like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the
Mad.
morning.
Mad.
And like I'll just get a hook or
Case
get.
is still making beats then.
Yeah, he hasn't
Case
been to
ain't been
bed
to
yet.
sleep.
He hasn't been to bed yet.
Trust me.
All day, every day.
Start on So Bob, go on.
But like
I'm with Case here.
mainly, I think driving places, bro. Because like
Yeah.
my
If I
job,
didn't have a daughter, I'd make beats all the time.
my job. So I'm like a lead driller. So it's site investigation. I operate a drilling rig, and we do
Yeah.
on-land drillings. So I have to drive to like Birmingham, London. So I'm up early to do that. So it'll be like I'll have a song on in the car.
Yeah.
And I have to repeat. I just have it on repeat. People
Yeah.
get really annoyed if my son, bless him, he sits next to me and the same song's just looping over and over. But
Yeah.
then I get like I probably get a couple words or a couple of phrases that I like,
Yeah.
and then that will construct the lyric. It's really weird. I have to like find something.
That's good, though.
I go. I like the sound of that.
So
and
hold on, do you not put pen to pad? You just write it in your head?
I write it in my head, and
Yeah.
then I have to write it in my phone on my notes.
Yeah, okay.
I used to write pen to paper. I ended up with like you probably like I had shoe boxes
Crazy.
and like yeah, it just ended up like I wouldn't
I'm
be able
in
to.
charge of all Ricky
I wasn't
Nixon's
very
special
good at
words.
organising any of it. Do you know what I mean? So I'd have shoe boxes and stuff, and I'd forget it. So when it came to like smartphones, that has helped me a lot as well because you know, I can write, and then if I want to like research something, you can Google it straight away, and then you know the right spellings or whatever it is.
Making
Like,
sure
the meanings of words.
If you use a word
In the right
making
context.
sure you're using
So
it.
so you're going about your daily life. You're driving around with your son. You're going to gym. You're at work. You're kind of constructing the verse in your head, and then you write it on your phone.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. How do you say you write for us so you'd get the beat and you'd?
I'm still pen and pad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Whatever works, though, innit?
Yeah, I'm
like
pen and pad.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I'm a bit of a mix, really.
Oh yeah.
Because I mainly make beats now.
Yeah.
I
He's
don't
really
really.
proud of himself because he's been telling everyone that. Do you know what I mean? Which Case? Because Case is one of the illest producers ever. Do you know what I mean? Look at Bucky's beats. Nah, but some of Bucky's beats are mad.
That's not
Some
what
of
I
Bucky's
mean.
beats.
What I mean
It's
is,
like I'm
really...
a producer now.
Well,
I do a bit of
No,
he's having it.
Fuck off, you cheeky little cunt.
Nah, but some of your beats are dope. I've heard them, bro.
No, what I mean is, I do.
I'm a producer now.
No, I don't write rhymes very often anymore until something really catches me that I want to write a rap about.
Yeah.
Because I'm not into just rapping. Like,
I can't force it. I can't force
This
it.
is interesting to me, like, say, like drum and bass lyrics compared to hip hop lyrics. Right. Like, they're all hype. I just look. Everything's got to be about, not about me, but like about what I'm thinking and feeling.
Yeah.
And that takes time for me. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
It's
and that's why I enjoy
It's personalities as well. Do
producing
you know what I mean?
beats.
Yeah.
Like, or making beats. That's why I enjoy it more, because I don't have to put myself across
Yeah.
every
Like a
time.
nice cup of tea.
Yeah, it's like having a nice cup of tea, and then some dickhead comes and has a chai tea.
Lord, make me a cup of tea. I'm going to get the MPC.
Yeah. All right.
Turn into Terry
You
Tibbs.
speak to Laura, like, she'd be like, "Fuck off."
Nah, you know
My
what?
printmaking's far more important.
You know what? Kay said to me yesterday when we was here, fucking, who's gonna interview you on the podcast? Do you know what I mean? As in me, like, I was like, well, yeah, should do that. Do you know what I mean?
man.
But
Me,
my friend
Christmas
Matt,
special.
yeah. but
Sacred Beats.
my friend Matt, big up Matt Tucker, fucking, he made me
Bring the
a
claw
big
hammer.
fucking box. Do you know what I mean? A big chest. And he sold Ricky Licks into it. He's a sick upholsterer. Do you know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah.
But Bob, I've got the first bars I ever written in jail, and I've got the bars I wrote yesterday. Like I have got and I mean folded.
You must have an
and folded
archive in
and
you.
folded.
You walk into a room.
But when he dies,
You wouldn't,
we've
Bob.
actually got a
That's
written
sick,
thing.
though. That's
See, like
We've got a
school
written thing that
folders.
I get his
Yeah.
written word.
Bob, I've got about 50 of them.
Yeah.
Full.
When I worked with you on that beat that we played at the start, actually, I was quite nervous to come in there, but like you literally just done your verse, bomb, and I remember I was like, like one take, and it was just like, oh, you just done it, and I was I kind of I've probably self-critical, and so I overthink things, and then like, but you just literally, it was just like effortless, which I was quite envious of, because I thought that
You murked that track, bro. Do you know what I mean? You murked that track. And you
Everyone's
got to think,
different
I've
with
worked
it.
with so many. Case will tell you, bro. Do you know them nights, Case, when the guy is doing 2 bars, cutting in 1 bar, cutting in 4 bar? Like, Toddy will tell you, these sessions are hard. But I want to give the young guy time, do you know what I mean? I've been in some mad sessions, but...
If you cut it too much, like what I learned from Toddy as well, like you could say it so many different ways, isn't it? So if you don't have that fluid style of like the same tempo, the same, you can sort of notice it. So,
sometimes you can hear it.
Yeah, because I'll do it with Toddy. I like have all these like mad things that I go, I don't know why I've written this, because I'm struggling to even say it. But he'll be like, just stick at it. And like, it wouldn't take that many attempts, but like, there'll be a few times where I'm just like, oh. And he's just like, nah, just go again, no worries. And when you nail it, it's like a really good feeling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes it's worth do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean...
You can touch them up.
I can't no, did he? I mean, I can't remember who someone was talking about working with Dr. Dre. I can't remember who it was.
Exhibit,
and he was like, Dre would make you do the verse again.
That's a classic.
And hours and hours hours.
Measy trying to do that to me and told him to fuck off.
Yeah, but I've had it with Case. No,
Love you, Beezy.
I've done no more music than with Kevin.
I'm the other way. I'm like,
and
my
he's telling me
rap
to
is my rap, though.
redo things. I'm thinking, redo what, bro?
Yeah, but
I'm the rapper, you're the producer.
Sometimes it works,
and they
other
see
ways
something you don't.
You want it. You
Sometimes
want
it's
that though,
simple.
don't you? Like I'd done a bar. Sorry, hang on.
All right.
He's saying we're all wrong.
You're all wrong.
What's your opinion?
Producer's always right.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. There you
You know
go.
what? I tell you,
He's a producer. What are you on
I'll
about?
tell you one reason why.
Bucky's a producer.
He's right.
I nearly.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No, you're not anymore, because...
Once I say this, you'll understand me, right? As a producer, you're not looking at it as one line or you're looking at it as an entire track.
Yeah.
So we are not. We've gone past your. I want it. This is. We're looking at it as no. I get how you want it, but this is how it should be because at the end product.
Yeah.
This is how you want it. To
Yeah.
sound.
No. 100%.
We're just the instrument. He's got
But
his
you're not
snare,
always-
his bass, and
But
his,
they're not
and his
always
MC.
right. They're not always right.
No, they're not.
Sometimes them producers are wrong.
A minute ago, you was a producer, bro.
Yeah, he's not now. He's right.
No, I'm just saying. Big love to all my
Right, so
people.
boom. I want to
Yeah.
ask this question.
Yeah.
Within rap, grime, garage, MCs have blown. Do you know what I mean? Your So Solid crews within garage. You know, your Stormzy's, your Wileys to a degree, commercially. And now you've got your Central C's. Like, people have blown. Why have no drum and bass MCs ever blown commercially? Considering how big drum and bass is within this country, why is no drum and bass MC ever blown?
That's a very good question.
I think we're at the start of it. I think drum and bass the last few years is gone. Like they play it on the radio now. Like back in the day, you'd never think on Radio 1 they'd play a drum and bass track ever.
True.
Like, so I think we're at the start, and there was a load of MCs that even when Azza he like broke into the scene, he went on Charlie Sloth's show, and they did like
Has he done a Fire in the Booth?
Yeah, he done. No, it was a drum and bass version of Fire in the Booth.
Right,
back.
okay.
It was he was
You
on
know
there.
what? I think I've seen that.
Yeah,
actually.
and like to see that was like my days. Like
Who
this,
was he on there with?
X-Man,
I think
Skibbity,
I saw
Grimer,
that
obviously,
still.
and there was like Harry Shotter.
Yeah.
Harry Shot.
But they like that was like a changing point, and then like I know you say drum and bass MCs, but like obviously people are coming into drum and bass. I know there probably wasn't. Like, but P Money is obviously jumping on, and like there are these songs now that are now coming out. So I think there's definitely potential of that. I think obviously Trigger did that song with Chasing Status, Badder Dan.
Yeah.
So that's gone.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's slow, like it's happening, man. I think it's gonna like and if I have missed someone that has made it, there's some sick MCs out there.
You want to be involved in that?
But I mean, you had your.
You sign them up. You got a beat.
Think about like drum and bass producers, because there has been.
I'm just saying.
There's
what I
been
mean
drum and
is,
bass
like,
producers that was Chasing Status drum and bass.
Yeah, that's
Chasing
they were
Status,
underground.
Shy Effects.
Exactly. Yeah.
They've blown, but I mean the MCs that hasn't. But you're right.
No, they've. I suppose the MCs have blown in an underground way.
Yeah, but
haven't
why has Dave, Fredo, Stormzy, Gigs? Why are there loads of them MCs that have blown?
I think I got an answer for what I think of. I think obviously drum and bass has been a lot of the grime MCs, even Dizzy Rascal, by the way, because Azza done a set with Dizzy Rascal, and
Mad.
Dizzy Rascal was DJing, and
Right.
him and Grime were on a radio show, and
Yeah.
Shy Effects was there as well actually, and they were MCing over at Dizzy.
Amazing.
So like, and there's definitely songs in the pipeline which I've heard about, which I don't know if I can mention or not, so I'm not going to, just in case. But like, people are working with some big artists, but like a lot of them grime MCs like will say big up Bassman, big up Skibbity, big up even they got Shabba down recently, and he performed with all the grime artists because they all used to listen to that before grime was a thing.
Yeah.
And then grime, I think why it jumped in front of drum and bass, just like mainstream wise, is because it was closer to hip hop. It was less like drum and bass is like really quite hard, and like if someone's like listening like with clean ears to that, it's quite a acquired taste to just jump into drum and bass. I think grime was lyrical and it was a bit slower, and like maybe that was like, because then if you think the grime MCs that made it originally then went quite mainstream, like Old School Chipmunk, when he like it was like a commercial song, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But he was a grime MC, but it was so there's still like a little bit of a crossover there, if you know what I mean. So
Is it this simple that drum and bass MCs are designed to do sets? They're not designed to make songs.
I think this.
I think there's loads of songs coming out now, and I think, like I said, I think we're at the beginning of that, and there's loads of like drum and bass tracks now are a thing. They're starting to come out. A lot of MCs are putting stuff out on Spotify.
I'm just thinking of like songs like for instance,
I know
this is just coming to my head right now. I Am Mad at You by Tupac.
Right. What's that?
Is there going to be a grime version of that?
I Ain't Mad. But that's a mad song to say, bro. Out of all the songs you could say.
No, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, mate. Like,
Yeah.
There's probably loads of things. It's the difference between the rhythm and the song.
Yeah.
I suppose that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, because obviously...
And I'm not saying the grime guys haven't made great songs, because I really don't mean that.
No, of course not.
And I've got mad respect for all people.
Mm-hmm.
I just mean, yeah, when you, like, emotion in music is something I care about deeply.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's why guitar music often gets lauded over electronic music.
Yeah.
It's because it hits different.
Well, for instance, we were talking about it earlier, but like Toddy's like performing they're doing a live band drum and bass rendition of Ray Keith's hits, and you know, they do it. It's not just like listening; like it's a proper performance with drums, and you know they're doing it, and that's so. It's different ways of expressing it, I suppose. I think obviously the main underground drum and bass is party. Crazy, like, rah,
and
like
that's how it should be.
Driving around in your Ford, do you know what I mean, KA, and pumping it out. But
like you type in Mikey Blitz on YouTube, you've got songs.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have had that when drum and bass first come out. You didn't have songs like that where.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it is evolving into that, and drum and bass MCs have always had the thing where they can write hooks. Do you know what I mean? Like. I am a jungle soldier. Do you know what I mean? You put that onto a hook, that's your hook, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what?
But that's what I was saying with Dudley had sort of things, not like mainly singing, but Intruder, who was Daniel Whitley. He had hooks. Like I'd never heard, like he used to have them back in the day in the house, and yeah, no one's really.
What was he called?
Intruder. I think it was Intruder.
Mad.
Yeah. But he had like this really catchy verse that he used to sing, and it was like a songy sort of thing, and it just goes off. But like
no one in Norwich has changed their name more than Whitley. Whitley, Intruder, Dan Slang, 12th Dan.
Yeah, but I think that's when he then crossed that, because it's drum and bass name, and then he's obviously done different genres. But Stevie Hyper D, did you watch the film, by the way?
No.
How mad is that for me? Because I think you popped out for a sec, but I was talking about Nicky Black Market and Stevie Hyper D.
Yeah.
And I used to, that was a big inspiration to me as well, like finding that tape. That's probably the tape I had on at school.
Yeah.
And no one's got close to that energy that he used to bring.
No one.
And
what was I playing in the car earlier on? Stevie Hyper D, bro.
Yeah.
Because he was the guy for me.
Yeah, but then I went to the Odeon to watch a film about him.
Yeah, I wish I'd have went.
Oh, bro, it was sick. There was loads of people, like, we all knew each other, so we all sat together. There was people coming in like, hey, what you say?
Yeah.
And then obviously they were showing his life, because it's an untold story. I research everything that I'm into, so I knew a lot more, but certain people probably didn't know certain things about him.
Yeah.
And to see how he was like recording, he got signed by a record label, Island Records.
Right.
I think Amy Winehouse and people like that.
Okay.
He was creating an album, and then obviously sadly passed away. But he was like, that was years ago, bro. Like, and you know, such a loss because like where he would have took it, who knows? That might have pushed it into the mainstream.
I said to Case earlier on, he was like drum and bass's Tupac.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he could sing. He could like his lyrics. It's catchy. Like everything was.
What was it? Hold up. Wait a minute. When I'm on the
yeah.
in it to win it. Never forget it.
Yeah, sick.
Like, yeah, he was mad.
I used to listen to that a lot, but yeah, like
because I was into hip hop.
Yeah.
But sometimes I was being forced to listen to drum and bass because that's what all my mates were listening to.
Yeah.
And he's one guy that I was like, you know what? I kind of like him. Everyone else just sounds similar to me.
I'm just a junglist.
I knew back then that he was the guy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he was sick, and it's very sad, obviously, the story, but his legacy always will live on. And like I said, you know, to watch a film about drum and bass at the Odeon, like that was crazy. And there was people walking in with horns.
Sick.
And then at the end, they played the drum and bass and him MCing, and everyone was stood up in the cinema dancing and that. So that was.
Have you made any songs with a female vocalist on the hook?
I've got something pending that I need a female vocalist for, and I have messaged certain people, but certain artists are busy. I get it because sometimes I get asked to do stuff and I can't always.
Because I think that would break you up nicely.
Yeah,
like your style.
I've got a beat that Toddy's made for me, and it's like more mellow, and then it drops into like a real nice.
Yeah. What about male vocalist?
That would break up nicely for you. A female vocalist.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm looking at. So I have asked someone. I ain't gonna say the names of the, but she's like just popped off, got quite big. So I don't know. I'll see. Like you know, if not, I am gonna try and find someone to do that because this track's sitting there waiting. I just literally need someone to sing the hook.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
21 quick fire questions, Bob.
Oh jeez.
21 quick fire, and they're quick fire, so I don't want you thinking too much.
Oh dear.
Stevie Hyper D or Skibber D?
Stevie Hyper D.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Pink Floyd or the Beatles?
The Beatles.
Wiley or Dizzy Rascal?
Oh, that's hard. Dizzy Rascal.
UB40 or Madness?
UB40.
Stefflon Don or Miss Banks?
I don't know either of them.
Mad.
I've heard their names, but I don't listen to it.
Fair enough. X-Man or Bassman?
X-Man.
Wu-Tang or G-Unit?
Wu-Tang all day long.
Pizza or kebab?
Kebab.
Nirvana or Oasis?
Nirvana.
Skepta or Stormzy?
Skepta.
Nicki Blackmarket or Ray Keith?
Nicki Blackmarket.
Drake or Kendrick?
Drake.
Mars or Snickers?
Oh, Snickers.
Indian or Chinese food?
Okay, yeah. Chinese.
Dave or Giggs?
Dave.
So Solid Crew or Heartless Crew?
So Solid Crew.
McDonald's or KFC?
KFC.
Freddie Mercury or Elton John?
I listen to Elton John, to be fair. I do listen to some of his tracks.
Yeah?
Like, yeah.
Adele. The last two, I always ask everyone this because I figure out who someone is. Adele or Amy Winehouse?
Amy Winehouse.
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
You surprised me with that one.
I love them both. It's hard, but I think I listen to Tupac more so. I love Biggie's flows as well.
I've heard everyone do this.
That's a hard one to pick between, but Tupac I listen to more, I'd say now.
Okay.
You got most of it right, bro.
I've heard you mentioning Biggie in some.
Yeah,
of your
no, I
bars.
love him. Like, I had to pick.
Yeah.
That's a hard one.
Yeah. No, you surprised me with that one actually.
Pick between those.
Yeah, but
It's
I think
hard, man.
because Tupac sort of, I love like what's the Mama one story, the letter. He
Dear
wrote.
Mama.
Yeah, Dear Mama, and like them sort of songs I listen to more regularly probably because it's more of. But like Biggie's, I love Biggie as well, obviously.
We all love Biggie.
I mean,
I
like,
think
as a-
Tupac was a revolutionary, Biggie was a rapper.
Yeah.
And I love both of them.
As a hip hop fan, like we've been forced to like listen to some mad fucking eras. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
your fucking little Yachties, your little Uzis, your like. There's been some mad scenes within hip hop, but I get it.
Yeah.
They're trying to make emo hip hop. They're trying to make drill.
I caught on to
because everyone wants to make new hip hop. And throughout that, wait, let me just land. They're trying to make new because everyone's trying to be make something original. I get that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But throughout that, some fucking shit music
So
has been made and they're blown up. So like, it's nice to hear a lot of like the essence of hip hop kind of coming back. Do you know what I mean? Within our scene, within hip hop, a lot of the older guys, your Mobb Deeps, your Nas's, your Wu-Tang, they're all putting out albums again. Do you know what I mean?
So
some of these are old guys.
Raekwon's new album is amazing, but I saw an interview of Raekwon where he literally said like, it's all good, people are making music, but don't be calling Post Malone, for instance, hip hop. He's like, that's music.
No, I get it, but
That's music.
But
and
big
it's
up to
good.
drum and bass MCs,
Of course.
that are still doing it in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
Big up to them.
Yeah.
Because the same as hip hop. When we was young, we're thinking once you're in your late 20s, you can't make rap anymore. It's a young man's. But now, the old guys are like, some of them are 60s.
Yeah.
Some of Wu-Tang are like well in their 50s.
Yeah.
And they're putting out dope albums. So we now know, and drum and bass never had old MCs. So you didn't know whether it was just a young... But now we know, no, you can go into your 40s and 50s and make drum and bass.
If you actually think about it though, they're the best people to be able to make a good drum and bass or hip hop album.
Can you imagine, like, because
they've literally like.
But can you imagine an 80-year-old? Now it'll get to a point. In a few years, you'll have 80-year-old hip hop MC, 80-year-old drum and bass MC.
We've already got them.
Because there'll be people still rapping.
That's what
some of them guys that you've grown up listening to. Which was the one who died, Skibber or Shabba?
Skibber.
So like your Shabbas, whoever these guys.
R.I.P. Skibber. He was
R.I.P.
legendary, man.
Some of them guys, there's no need for them to stop. You keep rapping for as long as you want to.
I
do
think.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were in Skibber as well. Like, I was another person I used to listen to, and I had the pleasure of crossing paths with him. Like on, I would MC at Warning in Cambridge, and he'd be like just in the air, like the room 2, just come up while I was MCing. He'd be standing behind and just like. And you could tell he just loved it. He just loved the music, loved the culture, and that's great. Like, if you're doing it because you love it, that's the right reasons. Like,
there's nothing.
The ego's not there. If you're doing it because I want to be famous and all that. That's not going to work. It's you can see who loves it and who's genuine.
That's why some of them guys to this day are still top of the game because they're. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like in our game,
Spider as well, like Spider and Bass Layers. They're now got their moment, but he's been about for years MCing Tarantula. He's the guy who sings that. Absolutely smashing it now, like absolutely. All the youngers are singing his lyrics back, like 16-year-olds chanting. They're like I crossed paths with them as well. Like I'd done a set, and they came on after, and the whole place just like erupted and saying he's been about. So I think age is just a number with things like that, isn't it?
I'm conscious we've been doing this for nearly a couple of hours, but there's definitely a few more things I want to get in there. What's your most memorable gig that you've performed at?
Well, I'd probably have to say the MCing for DJ Zinc at Sundown, because like I used to listen to him.
When was that?
Oh, I can't remember what year it was now. I'd have to look on my Instagram.
That's Allen Park, right?
No, it was that. I think it was at the showground. Yeah, and we had like it was in the woods.
Yeah.
And I got asked to host his set, and like so that was it wasn't like a full on me MCing barring out, because it was like a jungly
hosting it,
but just being on stage, and then also like I mentioned earlier, just me and DNA got to MC on Nicky Black Market's set. Cut one of the colours.
And not being out of place. Just
no, well, that was a few years.
Professionals doing their job.
Yeah, and like for me, that was just like, because like I said, I used to listen to him all the time. When you done some stuff with one of the guys from Wu-Tang, didn't you?
Yeah, few of them.
I've
worked with a few of them.
But that's mad though, isn't it? Like, it's like you never would have thought that back in the day. So respect to you on that as well.
I always say that.
Stuff like that, it's like you wouldn't even have dreamt like that. Oh yeah, I'm going to do a song with
Wu-Tang. Not from us in Norwich, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, but it's sick, and like and things like that. I think it's obviously manifestation style, but
exactly.
If there's anything you want to achieve in life, as long as you focus on it and it's genuine, like
it's possible.
The stuff that you was talking about at the start of the show, with like with the group thing you on WhatsApp and all that.
Yeah.
One of the oldest sayings is in the Bible. Do you know what I mean? What you think and feel, you shall create. This is ancient Sumerian shit. This is thousands and thousands of years. They knew back then. What you think and feel, you shall create.
Yeah, exactly.
You believe in yourself. Do you know what I mean? I see people in jail like. They'd cut out pictures of Ferraris and have it on their wall. Like manifesting. Like I was learning about manifestation. Yeah. Rhonda Byrne, The Secret, and all these things.
Sumerians write that down.
Huh? What? This is rapper shit, not producer shit. But we're doing rapper shit right now, bro.
I'm just saying that them Sumerians write that fucking down. Do you actually fucking look into it proper?
Yeah. He told the dinosaur.
Yeah, I do know that they read that shit. As above, so below. That's fucking ancient Sumerian shit.
Yeah, but I believe in relative theory. So.
I'm fucking Einstein over here. Do you know what I mean? But
can of worms.
What's the best gig you've ever been to that you weren't spitting at? Like just a gig that you went to, like to see someone.
I used to go on road with Azza and Grimer and seen them do some sets in Bristol and places like these massive venues, like seeing things like that to be.
Is there one that sticks out in your brain? Like
there were multiple ones. Like I again, like they'd do 3 sets in a night, so I can't remember off the top of my head what the gigs were, but they were like the big clubs in Bristol and seeing that firsthand. I think they went to Box Park, places like that. I went with them and just seeing from MCing in the bedroom.
Yeah.
To then suddenly being like, whoa, and like, you know, you've been in some stages and that. It's just like
just rolled because you and Az are like close boys, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah, man. He's like I said, like he's led the way, and like he's an absolute G. I've known
Azza messaged me after the Terror gig, after the Terror podcast. You know what I mean? So I won't go into our conversation. Of course. But all I will say is, like, me and Az, like, he's a legend, you know what I mean? It's a bigger Azza. Yeah, no. Even some of the things you've said today, like, confirmed for me he's a legend, you know what I mean? Yeah, but he's saying to me, like, he wants to come on the show and all that. Yeah. But I know, same as Todd, he's probably had a busy summer, so we'll get Azza on there, do you know what I mean?
You got to get him,
So big up to you for rolling with people with gigs, because it is, and you kind of touched on it, sometimes it is, you can... Like, you start feeling envious and jealous, and we all feel it about different things, do you know what I mean? Like, supporting your boys. Yeah, man. And one of you starts getting opportunities that it's easy to be like, fuck this, do you know what I mean? Fuck that.
You got to take all the hate out of it.
There's been a lot of artists from Norwich. There's like Sam Smith, Billy Smith,
big up,
Limited, Upgrade. They're like, they've made it. Then, you know, there's...
What Upgrade does now.
Like
Upgrade... actually engineered the system, my first thing I done, right? Yeah. Because that's Future Radio.
Yeah. But they took it to that next level.
Yeah, when I see, is it Sam?
Sam Smith, yeah.
Well, you know what I mean? I'm just so proud of it.
Yeah, that's the thing I like.
It's nothing to do with me. I'm like, wow, man, look at you, bro. That's thousands of people in front of you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Big up, man. He's just the guy from Beaufort, isn't it?
Yeah,
he went to Future Radio. This is the thing.
Dominator. Have you heard of Dominator?
Of course.
Yeah, obviously he passed away, but he's another one, man. He was like from Beccles way, but like we claim him as our own, you know. He was a safe dude, and he literally broke the way through, and then all these artists, like obviously T.I.'s doing his thing. He's like the guy.
It's amazing stuff.
And they're doing Boomtown, like on the massive
as well.
You know, and like all them boys, I know them all. So I've never once gone, you see someone doing something and you wish like, I wish I was this, but I've never been like, you know, I love seeing them boys absolutely. Smash it, and because I know them all, and they're all sick, and they're all sick producers and MCs and all these people that are doing their thing. And there's been loads from Norwich, so
and
big up to everyone.
And trust me, bro, I know more than anyone. It's hard in Norwich because we have got that village mentality. Where, I've got my boy, but people don't want to see each other do well. Like
that's a shame, though, isn't it?
It's that village. It's that small city mentality, village mentality. Yeah, some people are wishing the best, but generally, a lot of people are like, I fuck with you, how's your music going? But really, they don't want, because it makes them feel shit about themselves. Like, I've got nothing going on, I'm still a fucking crackhead, and this is about my life shit, and fucking, like, I can't see my kid, and like, everything's shit, and fuck this, do you know what I mean? Like,
I just had a funny, because you asked me the question, like, the sets I enjoyed doing. I literally did one at Lord's Mayor Procession the other month. me and T.I. played, you know where opposite Primark, where the Puppet Man would be?
Yeah.
We played a set out there, like on the Sunday of the Lord Mayor's procession, and that was like, my little boy came to watch me.
Fuck you, Puppet Man, you nonce.
And like... yeah, no, that was just mental because like it was like looking out at Norwich City, like MCing drum and bass during the day. There was like people walking past, like old grannies, like looking over, and I was like,
"But City's going to pop."
But that was that was for the waterfront lot, and then that was proper.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's probably what they're thinking.
City's going to pop.
Make some noise, and like. No,
Make some noise.
But like that was a cool moment, and then there was a lot of people. There was a band on before us, and they were proper. They had a following. They were like we had to go on after them, so it was quite hard.
You shelled it out.
But no, there was people just like dancing around in the middle of the city outside Primark, so it was pretty mental. So I never thought
I love Norwich. I love Norwich for the fact that Norwich loves drum and bass. Drum and bass events always get filled out in Norwich. Do you know what I mean? Like no matter. All my friends, all the people I've grown up with, the youngers love it. Like Norwich will always be a drum and bass city. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard because not only have I been a rapper, as you know, I've put on nights promoting. It's hard putting on hip hop nights, but drum and bass always seems to do well in Norwich. Norwich loves.
Yeah.
Norwich, East Anglia, like
it's a little gem. Norwich has got a lot of artists that have done things. So
we should be very proud.
I get it though, do you know what I mean? But I get it. You go out on a Friday night to have a good time, you've had a hard week at work. Do you want to hear Mikey Blitz, Terra Montana, like, get you in the mood? Do you want to hear Ricky Licks talking about prison and selling drugs and fucking like, I get it, do you know what I mean?
Of course. We're recording artists. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
We're not live artists. We're the people that you.
I think you boys are sick live.
No, but
I know what you mean. But you
I
from when we've been out and chatted, like we're at a festival or a night out, we have a little moment, and you'd be like, "I respect what you do." I'm like, "I respect." I know that. That's real. That's why I got you here, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It's a different genre, but we all know what we're doing is authentic and real.
Yeah.
We're doing it in a slightly different way, but but it's all our Norwich scene. Do you know what I mean? For you, reggae, hip hop, drum and bass, garage, all of us lot are in the same scene because we're all. This is the Norwich scene. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking. But yeah, a couple of other things I wanted to fucking ask. Did you ever learn any instruments at school? You ever played a recorder?
Yeah, I think my mum put me in recorder lessons and piano, but I can't sit still now. But like, I didn't have the focus for that. I'm a bit.
You've definitely
energetic.
got ADHD.
Probably, definitely.
I think most of my guests have had ADHD. To be fair,
I think if you channel it into music, that's a lot of people are. But I'm definitely hyperactive, and I'm either all or nothing though as well. Like I'd have moments of. Or I'm just like chilling, and I'm quite happy just to sit there and do nothing all day.
I mean, I know people.
That's called inertia.
I know people that like
inertia.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So like when I was going through my therapy, like inertia is a thing. Like when you just said.
Yeah.
I'll just sit there and do nothing. Right. That's inertia.
Okay.
That's when you just like I ain't doing nothing.
In your pants. I sit there.
Yeah.
Like. Do you think your son will MC? Is that something that he's into?
I don't know. He listens to my tunes and stuff. He likes music loud, but like he's obviously being 5. He listens to he watches YouTube. So he listens because all these YouTubers now like cross into music. It's like because they have a following.
Yeah.
Like they could be like Ninja Kids or whatever, and then they put a song out, and then like
yeah.
How do you feel about that as a parent?
I'm happy. I monitor what he watches, and like I'm happy. It's hard. YouTube is like you can't stop them really now, but like I think he likes music. He likes turning the music up in the car, and he's always next to me. So who knows? He might be picking up because I write my lyrics.
Is he doing the K-pop Demon Hunters thing right now? Nah.
He's into Ronaldo at the minute, and he listens to songs that are made up about Ronaldo, which is
Cristiano.
He's obsessed with him.
He's not even the best Ronaldo.
No, it's like he's getting on a bit now. So
you know what? I forgot to put that in the 21 questions, but usually I put Ronaldo or Messi.
It's got to be Ronaldo for Harry, man. So my little boy, but he's now like he's got a Messi kit as well, so he accepts that they're both
goats.
But he just came home one day and he was just like, Ronaldo's a goat, Dad. And I was like. Fair enough.
When I was young, all you heard was Pele.
Yeah.
You don't hear the word Pele no more. A lot of the youngsters don't even know the word Pele.
Somebody asked Donald Trump the other day who his favourite footballer. He goes, "Well, I'd have to say," and he's like went into it. He was like Pele.
I get
And I
it.
was
He's
like,
yeah, 'cause he's
that's the
gotta
only
be,
good
for
thing
me,
I've ever heard
Ronaldinho.
Donald Trump say.
Ronaldinho, man, he was
Ronaldinho's not
absolute
going
G.
I'm with you.
yeah.
Ronaldinho's the best footballer ever.
No. I think Ronaldinho is the most skillful.
Oh wow,
player
it's like
ever.
poetry in motion.
Skillful,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But he hasn't got the stats of goals and appearances.
No.
But skillful, are you mad?
At the time he played football, Ronaldinho,
Yeah,
he battered us all.
yeah.
He actually battered us.
Remember what he
Man
done? Remember
United.
what he done to David Seaman?
Yeah.
What was
Chelsea.
He scored from like the halfway, like
Oh,
free
did it?
kick
Yeah,
or some
he
shit.
done
didn't
some crazy stuff.
So
Mad.
in his time, do you know what I mean? In his time, Ronaldinho battered everyone. Actually did. He was the best footballer on the planet for like 4 or 5
I
years.
mean,
Still making it come through.
we're definitely gonna have to have a part 2. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I've
We're definitely gonna have
enjoyed
to
it,
have a
brother.
part 2, bro. Because
Yeah.
like, even like at the start of this show, I was thinking, oh no, we're not gonna talk about music, bro. Not in a bad way.
Yeah,
the things we're talking about,
Yeah,
we
it
can
was
have a show
going off
just about that. Because we definitely fuck with some of the same people. The Graham Hancock,
yeah.
that's my shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The ancient civilizations and all that.
Yeah.
I think the more we know about the past, the more it'll help our future.
Yeah.
But I got one more question. I don't know if you got any more questions, but one more question I wanted to ask. If you could work with any artist or producer, dead or alive, who would it be?
Stevie Hyper D.
Straight? Mad. Would that be on a
He would
song?
just
or a
terrorise
set?
me, but yeah, no, I just have one of his hooks. That would be it.
Yeah, dope.
I even just seeing him live would have. I never got the pleasure of seeing that live. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that would be legendary. I think.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
Big up, man.
That's dope. isn't
Any
it?
more questions?
Nah, I just want to say big respect
Big up, man.
to Mikey Blitz.
Thank you for having me down,
Because,
man.
like, man, we've known each other for so many years, and I just like to say, people need to
Love,
give this
man.
man lots of
Big up.
I mean, every time we've bumped heads at a gig,
Yeah.
festival, it's always love, do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, I appreciate it.
And, like, we spoke about mushrooms. Let's see what the mushroom gods have got for you today.
I forgot about it.
Just pick anyone, yeah?
Yeah.
Do I have to?
Yeah, read it to us, bro.
Tremolina, fluid. A time to be fluid. There is beauty in softness and restoration.
Okay, so you got to do some restoration. That's for you, bro. Keep that.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Nice one.
You know what I mean?
Some
Restoration. You get me? And yeah, it's mushroom season, everyone. Do you know what I mean? Like, go get your mushrooms. Your Liberty caps are going to be popping up all over the place. God's little gift. It's the start of fucking October, the autumn, Halloween. Go get your fucking mushrooms, bro. Like, go get some therapy. Do you know what I mean? Boy, how do we end this, Bucky? Because it's been an epic show, bro. I think there's only one way to end this,
I'll
bro.
end it.
I've got a way to end
ever
this.
so much to Case for being the ones on the boards for the Gangsta Hippy podcast.
Big up,
Let's make
Case.
some noise once again for Mikey Blitz.
Big up,
Mikey
Case.
Blitz. Let's make some noise for the host Ricky Licks.
What we ain't done ever before is have someone spit live, so that's what we're gonna do. We've got a beat.
Are you
We're
ready?
gonna do this. You ready, Mikey?
I'll have a go.
Let's do this, my bro.
I'm not rapping. Oh, right, we're ready.
1, 2.
Come on, bro.
To all the killers and the $100 billers.
Yo, say things that are inappropriate at the wrong time to a known associate. Don't get too close to it, ain't been the same till I got exposed to it. Put like prescription opiates, freezing cold, not Russian Soviets. Now I'm fast approaching it, grip my teeth for the buster holding it. 4 days deep, still no sleep, I don't see the benefit. And talk ain't cheap, cause when I'm gone I leave this building derelict. No fix the road to this, hit the road and escape with a group of fugitives. But I'm sure you'll see me again, but to hear my music's highly lucrative. You don't know what I've been through, I'm stuck in the mood that it's not gonna change, but I let you know if it improves. Something fat like a binge with to eat food. It's going off in the rave, but I see you can't do it like we do, nah. Starting a movement, me too, stuck in the head like a tune with its reloop. We go hard like speaking Hebrew, straight to the point like Macho Picchu. Pure with a bit of grease in the EQ. Hey, yo, but it's rolling like that. Yeah.
Mikey Blitz inside the fucking arena. Fucking hell.
Big up, man.
Peace, bro.
Gangsta Hippy podcast, bro.
Yes.
Mikey Blitz, bro.
Hey, that was hard.
Bro, that was hard. I'm not even joking, that was hard.
That was hard.
Big up, man. Yeah, no, it's all good.